fish in the second stop. We kicked it off at Lake Martin. That's well and done. That's in the past. Now we're looking towards today and the future. Is the second stop of 5 at the Alabama Bass Trail South. My name is Robbie Floyd. I'll be up here, your tournament MC throughout the Alabama Bass Trail. It's been good. It's been a busy few weeks. Started off with the ABT Tour, a couple of those. Now the Bassmaster Classic. Now back into another back-to-back event on the Alabama Bass Trail. But either way, no matter where I've traveled, there's some of the best fishermen all across the country. And these lakes in the Alabama Bass Trail are without question the best lakes. And we are trying to show everybody around the country, around the world, what it's like fishing in Alabama. And you're going to see some big sticks, also some big fish come across the scale today. Let's talk about big sticks. There's some great fishermen in the state of Alabama, but everybody didn't just come from Alabama. They're from Mississippi, Tennessee, go right to left Florida. They're from all over, but they're fishing here on Lay Lake this afternoon. The last time I was here, of course, with the ABT is one thing, but when I covered the Classic here a few years ago, just to my left, you can't see it on camera, but to my left, let me see, about 500, 600, 700 yards to my left is where the Bassmaster Classic was won with Kevin Van Dam. He had one little pocket all to himself. I was wondering why more people didn't go there this morning, but it looked like everybody went towards the more main portion of the lake. In case you're not familiar with Lay, there's river fishing. There's more stuff that looks like lake fishing. You can go either way. Whichever direction you choose, whichever suits your style, you can find those fish. And it has been warm all day today, low pressure. It's been kind of misting off and on, a little bit of sprinkles. But it should be a great day for fishing. I'm hearing some guys talking about beds, possibly. And we'll have more on that as we come across. What's it going to take today? I'll ask Clay what he thinks here in just a moment. But I'd like to thank and point out all of our sponsors that are behind me. Everyone from Bill Penny Toyota, Phoenix, Garmin, Academy. These are the people that help make this sport possible on the Alabama Bass Trail and kick in all the money and prize money and contingencies and help keep the fishermen out here on the water. We had over 320 guys out there fishing this morning. 160 plus boats signed up for the Alabama Bass Trail South. So 300 plus anglers out there on the water trying to catch the biggest bass. The biggest prize is first place and a $10,000 check. We're guaranteed to pass that on to somebody today. I talked to Kay earlier for the television show, which will be broadcast on Fox Sports Southeast. That first stop was kind of dominated by youth. Had a couple of collegiates taking a victory, but then second, third, fourth were father and son teams. I don't know that that will be the case today, but they are out there trying to repeat what they did at Lake Martin. Will it happen? We'll soon find out. But again, sponsors, everybody you see behind, these guys will be talking about their sponsors. We want you to help out our sponsors, Rieti, Costa, everything, Garmin Verb right here. They're going to be holding up their fish. There's the Garmin Grand contingency too for those guys with the Garmin Electronics. They can win this tournament, they'll get an extra $1,000. If they have Alabama Bass Trail gear, an extra $250. A lot of contingency throughout the way. So I want to bring the lady who's responsible for helping bring this event here into all of our Alabama Bass Trail events, the program director for the ABT, Kay Donaldson. Kay, you let the rain hold on for now. Is it going to hold on for the rest of the way in?
I'm not really sure that we're going to get that lucky, but you know, the sunshine gods have always smiled on the Alabama Bass Trail, so we'll take a little bit of rain and hopefully we'll get this thing over with before it inconveniences too many people and our guys can get everything packed up and back on the road and be home to their families safely. But Lay Lake has always been a great stop on the Alabama Trail. For 2 years in a row, it's been our final destination that has decided the Angler of the Year race. So to bring it here in March, shake things up a little bit. I've seen our two-time reigning champion. They're backstage already. Only caught 4 fish today. Could be 4 6-pounders, so you never know. But I mean, with those guys, they're great competition.
And you had some guys showing you pictures from on the water earlier too. They did catch them. At least a couple of guys did. 6, 7 pounders I thought I saw. So I think it's a great day for fishing. It might not be fun for laying out trying to catch some sun. It's an awesome day for fishing.
It is. You know, we are so blessed in the state of Alabama with these mineral-rich resources, and the fishermen respond to these. You know, I really don't know how to take it. We had a lot of guys poor mouth and a lot of guys saying they're not catching anything. I think it is going to shake the leaderboard up, and I think it's going to be real interesting to see what's coming in. John Canada Bow Hunter sent us some great pictures this morning. We heard that Chip Bradley and his partner Britt Lindley caught some things on the water, got it on film for the TV show. So I think it really could change things in the point standings, and then I think it's going to showcase this lake to be a great fishery.
It's going to be good. It's a great time of year. Thank you, Kay. We'll see the guys. I'm seeing them load up this first flight. Should it be checked in and up here at the water, but I'd like to start off the event. If everyone could, they're sitting down, could please stand up, take off your hats, pay tribute to our soldiers here in the U.S. and around the world with the playing of our national anthem. let the weigh-in begin and let the rain come down. It looks like, okay, you're quite the prognosticator. You didn't think it would hold out, and sure enough, couldn't even get the song through. We're going to try and go through these guys as quick as possible, especially with the rain, and our goal is, after that last flight checks in, they have 30 minutes to get the weighing in, or to come across the stage. Scales will be closed, so the last flight comes in at 4. In theory, 4:30 should be a perfect time, unless everybody has come across before 4:30. So that's how long it should take. Clay Ballas, tournament director, what's it going to take today to win at Lay Lake?
Lay Lake has never been kind to me, but I am hearing 20 pounds.
What's your guess? Give me your guess.
Okay, I'm gonna go 18.21.
I'm gonna go 22.79. 22.79. You got it? 22.79. What do you got, Dano? 25 for Dano. Dano says 25. I was gonna say 24, but since you went so low, I didn't have to. All right, let's bring up our first pair. We got Chad Schroeder and Charles Phillips. Again, anglers, guys, come on up here, and everybody pass me to the left. We got a couple of orange things to stand on. How did it go today? I saw one bass that looked really good. Lost a couple of good ones, and they caught a couple of good ones. 17.85. That's the way we kick it off. We've got our leader board set right now. 17.85. What were the size of the ones that got off? It would be tough. That'd be up there around that 24, 25. Go ahead. Let's find out. Let's also send, hey, excuse me. Hang on. Come on. Where are you going? I already talked about this. We got our Mountain Dew Big Bass. You want to win that money, right? All right. We got to set what our Mountain Dew Big Bass is of the day. 17.85 is your 5 fish total. Let's find out. 10.50 was our early leader. 5.12. So you got a fiver in there. 5.12 is going to set the mark. What'd you catch it on? Swim jig. Grab that bass and hold it up there for Dano. Maybe grab a couple of them. You got a couple good ones in there. All right, guys, you see what you got to beat. So for the anglers in the tanks, again, I'm going to run you through about as quick as I possibly can. We always have 2 in the tanks here. It's just like the first stop. When that one guy moves up, brings it on, you bring the other one, and everybody comes around to my left. Watch out for the orange X's. You can stand up here just behind that orange eyelet, and we'll get things going. Good job. Congratulations. Bring up our next pair. David Sneed, Clint Carter, come on over here. Only see 2 bass in the live wells today. Wasn't what you were expecting, but how did your guy do? Did you have at least a little bit of a good time?
I didn't have a good time.
Why?
Hey, I only caught 1 fish about this big. Those are my partners. It was embarrassing.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least you called yourself out. 2 fish for 286. You got to look at it as points, right? Not even points. Why did you bring them across? No, I don't blame you. I still, if I've been out there fishing all day, my tail is bringing some bass across the stage. Ken Sessions, Greg Sessions, come on over here. 5 bass. You saw that 17.85. You got that today? Not going to happen. What were you doing? What were you throwing today?
Spinnerbait.
You get a tackle warehouse? All right. Spinnerbait got you 12.22. Good job. Congratulations. Mobile Delta will be our next stop. A lot of these guys might already be thinking about that. Todd Holland, Key 3. Let's find out what they have. I'm seeing 5 fish limit. Come on over here, guys. Stand to my left. You know the longer you look at those fish, they shrink up, right? What are they going to shrink to? 10's what you're thinking to. You must have looked a little too long. 9.46 for your 5 fish today. Thank you, guys. We'll see you at Mobile. Brian Jones, Barry Jones. They got 5 bass. That's good.
Yeah, we were practice. It's real good.
All right, practice really bad.
We caught 5 keepers in 3 days of practice.
But it doesn't pay to win practice. You got over 10 pounds today. Good job. Look at this. 10.78. You happy with that?
I'm pretty happy with that.
What'd you catch them on?
Shaky head most of them.
All right, going the light stuff. Catching over 10. Good job. Thank you. Looking good. Your Alabama Bass Trail gear as well. Jay Ladner, Randy Ladner. Only seeing 3 bass out there. You know you can have 5, right?
Not today. We
haven't.
wouldn't happen. We never could get on a good pattern. We finally found a few better fish and caught a couple of nice ones.
851 for your total today. So what was the water temp? Give me an idea, because I actually haven't asked anybody.
Where we was at, it was about 65 degrees.
Loving it, right?
Yes.
Did you see very many? Right here it looks pretty dirty, but how about in other parts of the lake?
Yeah, we actually seen a bunch of fish. I actually seen one on the bed yesterday, about 7 pounds. She never would pull up today. We sat there and waited on her for a good while, and we wound up catching that one about 4. That's about it.
Not having it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. See you at Mobile Delta. Neil Stillwell, Mark Stillwell. Come on over here. I only see one, but it was a good one.
Well, I was hoping she'd hatch out before we got here, but
Oh, you don't want that to happen. That means you might have 5, but I don't think that's going to happen. So you got a new Mountain Dew Big Bass, $5.97 for your single fish.
well, I'm proud to have her. You know, we didn't have real good luck when they got here, and we wasn't smart enough to get it. We was around.
What'd you catch this one on?
I caught it on a little swim jig.
Okay. Good job. I heard a couple people say that. Can you go grab it for us? Just hold it up there. You're a Mountain Dew Big Bass, almost a 6-pounder. What time of day did you catch it? About 8:30 this morning, so he's thinking, oh, I'm on like Donkey Kong. If I catch 5, 6s, there's a camera there, there's a camera up there, stand up there on those. There you go. Hold it to that one. There you go. There's one over there. We got them catching surrounded. I don't even know where to tell you to look. There's Dano. That's the one you got to take care of. Dan will show you love. Good job. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, it might be our Mountain Dew Big Bass end of the day. You never know. Chad Ray, Sean Hagler. I'm already hearing negative Ghost Rider because I did see a picture of what I thought was a 6 or 7. Chad Ray, Sean Hagler, how'd it go? Tough. Real tough. Let's see. 3. I know that's tough. Where were they yesterday? 406 for you today. Have to look at Mobile. Thank you, sir. Let's move on to Wayne Miller, Rick Haney, boat number 49 this afternoon. 5 bass, that's a good thing.
Yeah, we caught largemouth yesterday, but today we had to go to the spots.
So did you change it up, or were they just around where the largemouth happened to be?
No, we couldn't catch the largemouth.
You made adjustments. It looked like you made an adjustment for 10, 12 for your total. Not too bad.
No.
Keep with it, guys. Thank you. Looking good in the ABT gear as well. Move on to our next pair, Paul Jones, Blake Stevens. I know y'all don't want to be out there. For the fans at home, it did stop raining for just a bit. I bet you're glad for that, right?
Absolutely.
How far do you have to drive home?
About 65.
Oh, man, you're loving it. Let's find out what you got today. You got 5 bass, they biggins?
Not really.
Not really. But you caught 5, right? Not really, you're lying. 16 on the money, that's a pretty good day. You're almost in the lead. I don't know about your all reallys. What were you throwing today?
Mostly crankbait.
Any particular kind? Depth?
Just square.
Square, so you seeing a lot of wood where you were at?
Mostly rocks.
Next question, you hit rock if not. Good job, congratulations guys. Grab a couple. Dano says show them. Hey guys, grab a couple of those bass. 16's our number right now. If you got 16, we'll show them for a bit. Is that a new hat, Kay? I haven't seen you with that hat. By the way, Mama and crew, the Golden Girls are over there. Not only are they signing autographs, you can buy an Alabama Bass Trail shirt. Yep, right there. Be careful. We got cameras to the right, cameras to the left, and of course straight out in front. Yeah, the Golden Girls over there selling shirts for the Alabama Bass Trail. Great prices. Oh man, you ain't messing around. He says, I caught 5 bass. I'm going to show all 5. You know, it doesn't make them look as big when you can hold 3 in one hand. Yeah, that was a good call there on the. Oop, right her down. That's one. Having to make that adjustment from largemouth to spots. His arms wore out from catching bass all day. And get that lat workout as well. Lou Cobb, Ben Bundy. Come on over here. Ben Lundy. I was thinking Al Bundy all at the same time. I'm not messing with you. How'd it go? Real rough. 2 fish today. What happened to the other 3? Too small. What? How small? Could have left them on the line. Maybe catch a big. 2 bass for 305. Ones you got, and the ones you had to put back are smaller than that. What do you think you're doing? You zig when you should have zagged. What were we doing today?
It wasn't right.
Still trying to figure it out. Well, turn it on in Mobile. We'll see you there. Thank you, guys. Dale Rogers, Bobby Cox. Looking for the baseball manager. No, not this time. 5 bass. That's a good thing. Good ones. $13.94. It's a pretty fair day. You okay with that? Is that more than what you thought? Because you almost looked like what you think it was. Okay. Y'all got it. How'd you catch them? All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Andy Leslie, Grant Bennett. You only need $17.85 with these 5 bass. It looks like you had a pretty good day. Let's find out if it's enough. $17.85 take the lead. A couple pounds shy of that. $15.91. Strong day though. How'd you catch it?
everything on this one dig and we're all here next week.
Where? What part of the lake, or do you mind telling me? Just headed up? Yeah. Good job. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Jason Krasnowski, Jeff Pfeiffer, boat number 18. You were in that first flight this morning. It's a good thing. You get to hit your spot. Nobody's on it, surely, right?
Yeah, we lucked out. Nobody was there.
And how did it go right off? First thing in the bet.
What makes you say?
Oh, these are all early fish? Let's find out. 5 bass. Good start to the day. Let's find out. Looks like he's got over 12, over 13, 13.06. Strong day. And you got a big one? That big one, they won't get 6, will it? No, I don't think so. How'd you catch him?
Top bar.
Topping all day. So your first spot was the money spot.
Stayed the same place all day.
You did a good job. Congratulations. Good day fishing. Scott Ashley, Taylor Ashley, come on over here, guys. Finished in the top 5 of the first round. You got 5 bass. That's the first goal. That's the main objective. You got 5. Are they good ones? Not good. They're not bad. 12.66, and it keeps you in the points. Well, what's it like out there fishing with Pops? It's got to be good. And it's got to be tough at times, right?
My back starts to get hurt because I carry him so much.
He says the same thing about you.
But other than that, he does pay for us. So that's all.
Your paycheck should have helped pay for some of it last time. I know you got emotional. You know, I went out and took my kid fishing this past week, but it has to be cool to go out there with your boy. And we saw several guys in the top 5 do it in our first round.
Yeah, absolutely. And after today, I just hope he lets me go with him again because he did tell me I didn't go fishing boat all day long.
It's Bad Mojo. What did you do wrong today?
I don't know what he's doing wrong. He's doing the same exact thing and doing it the same exact way. That brought my bed, right?
You in the front of the boat?
I was.
That might have something to do with it.
We do have some good footage for the show, though. I kind of lost my balance and was close to the bank, so I just jumped for the bank when I did it for him out.
Oh my gosh, that's not so good. Guys, congratulations on your catch. Good job. See where that puts you at the end of the day. Steve Limpa, Mitch Milner, boat number 11. Come on over here. They'll take care of it. Remember, if you look at them, they will shrink. Come on over here. Well, you got one pretty good one. The other ones look like the twins. 5 bass for 8.05. How'd you catch them?
Mainly shaking head.
A lot of shaky heads today.
It's tough. It's one of the things we get in the back.
All right, thank you, sir. Hear that? A lot of shaky heads. These guys know how to catch them. Come on over here, guys. You've done this before. Don't go hiding behind me. Chris Rutland, Kobe Carden, the 2-time winners on the Alabama Bass Trail. Where you at? So it is one of those hiding kind of days, huh?
Yeah, it's tough on those. We'll fire lights all day and then they're cool.
4 for 14.88. You're around the right kind of bass. So you had 5 bites. What happened to the 5th?
He just didn't get the bait. He hit at it 2 times. We did everything right. Just, I don't know. This lake is as fishing as hard as I can ever remember, especially in the past several years.
You say that now, but what do you think it's going to take to win? You know this body of water.
I think spots will win.
It's fishing as hard as it's ever been, and you think it's going to take 21 pounds to win. That's kind of crazy. I mean, 21 pounds great at any lake.
It is, but the largemouth by itself for some reason, I'm not sure.
All right, thank you, Kobe, guys. I appreciate it. Jerry Casey, Randy Casey, boat number 58 coming up next. So he thinks it's going to be one on spots. We'll find out. Some in here. Let's find out what Casey have. 8.19. You okay with that?
Not really.
Why?
We should have more.
I mean, he catch.
He caught too long.
You caught the other third? He needs to pick up a little bit, doesn't
He didn't fight.
he? Yeah. What'd you catch him on?
Didn't fight.
Oh, really? So what's your betting fish bait of choice? All the time? No lizard?
No.
I'll crawl all the time. Good job, guys. Thank you for fishing with us. Larry Blunt, Robert Blunt, come on. Talk to me, guys. I don't expect 2 fish out of you two. Tell me you each got 1 apiece at least. Who caught a boat? That's why you had to stand next to me and talk to me. What the heck were you doing?
Fishing.
You ever fished this body of water before?
Sure.
Have you ever had a bad day as you had today?
No.
Congratulations, you've had a bad day, and your partner's going to have to pull it. You better pick it up in Mobile.
Okay.
376 for your 2 fish today, guys. Blunt, the law firm. Let's find out what Harden and Harden have, the other law firm. Better than them? Yeah. All right, let's find out what you got. I'm seeing 5 bass. That's a good thing. 5 weighing 1. Don't look. Are they going to weigh?
15, 16.
Ooh, that'll be good. You know, our lead 17. 1537. 1537. Yeah, you've got a great decimeter. You've done this before, huh? Once or twice. What'd you catch them on?
Shaking it.
Really?
Every time.
Is it the truth? Some of the guys, I think there were a lot caught on shaky heads today. So you were swimming a jig?
I caught mine on the lake.
Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you, sir. He said he loves the beaver. That's what he called him. That's what he said. Heath Green. Ethan Green. Hey, I caught. I said that to D one time on the West Coast, a man who had been at flipping. 15-13 for Green. Y'all did good. Catch them all. What were you catching them on? I wondered about the father and son before coming to this tournament, because everybody did so well at that last one. Does that kind of show you that you can do it? I mean, when you've seen somebody else do it, you can do it. To give you confidence coming into this event. All right, it's a shaky head. Skipping docks with a shaky head. Where'd you learn that from? Hey, time in the water, that's the best way to do it, right? That's awesome. High five. That is great. I told my kid this week, I said, I can't take you to the pond, I can't take you to the lake, but you got a swimming pool back there to practice in, and that's the right way to do it. Guys, congratulations, over 15 pounds for your weight today. Mark Ammons, Terry Harris, come on over here. I'm seeing a single fish, so I know one of you or the other caught it. Who caught it?
I did.
You did, so you tried hiding from me. You made him talk to me, huh? 156. What did you catch that wobber? Did you net it? Somebody had to net it. What did you catch it on?
Big did.
All right, thank you, sir. I know it's a tough day fishing. I don't want to beat you up. Clay Harris, Bradley Dean. I'm here. We got a big fish in the mix. 5 bass and one really good one, I guess, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's find out what these 5 weigh. First, you need 1785 to take the lead. You gonna have it? Let's find out. 1785 to take the lead. What are we gonna have? Ooh, we got a couple. We got one slaunch in there. To take the lead, 1785. I think I'm going to lead this thing 21-26, over 21-pound bag. And there's not just one, but a couple of good ones in there. How are you catching them today?
Dean Royals fight frog. He's been fishing the boat since 8:30.
Well, I can't wait to call Dean. I might call him just a little bit, and y'all can thank him out there. How many different areas of the lake were you fishing? So one place brought all these bass. Who caught the big one, the biggest? On that fight frog? Go ahead and grab some of these bass. While they're in water, they're doing fine. It's not like they're dry. Let's find out what the big bass weighs. 8.04 pounds. We got an 8-pound Mountain Dew Big Bass to kick off the Alabama Bass Trail here at Lay Lake. I thought I saw a 7 in pictures. This is an 8. Hey, go and get out here. We got cameras to your right, camera to your left, and we got Dano straight ahead. Get on those orange X's. I'm not going to pull a Mercer and go, that's his deal, I can't. Well, that is a swamp donkey, no doubt. Nice holding it out there, and go and drop it in there. Talk to me for just one brief second. So what are we at, 21 and change? What did I say earlier, Dano? 2170 something, I think. Hey guys, that's a good day. So you stayed in this one area. Tell me how your day went down. What did you find it in practice? That's awesome. So how far? Stand up here a little closer. How far did you have to push out to get to the spot you needed to? I guess it was difficult. Now tell me, how far? 100 yards of poling. Looks like it might pay off. We're going to maybe have that Mountain Dew Big Bass. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, our new leaders in Lay Lake 21-26. Clay Harris and Bradley Dean leading that big fish with an 8.04. James Richardson and Craig Hamilton. How did it go? Not good. Let's find out. You got 3 bass, but they're weighing 5.8 each. Who called you or your partner? What were you doing? I didn't tell him right there. Yeah, God. He needs to throw what right there? What were you throwing? Hey, thank you, sir. I love a pack crawl. That's one of my favorites. Richardson and Hamilton bail, and we bring on Keith Dees and Tommy Wally. How did they end up today? I'm seeing a lot of 5s in here. Are they the right 5?
No, not the right 5. That's not better than that.
Let's find out what these 5 weigh. Hey, yeah, much better. Look at this, 1460. That's a strong name. How are you catching your fish? Back to that, a couple of guys have passed recently coming frog. That might just seems to be on right now.
This morning,
Great catch today, guys. Thank you. Scott Luster, Jerry Cook, come on over here. Let me see what you got in your bad day. In case you're wondering at home, yes, it is raining. It is pouring, but it's been off and on out there. Was it pouring fish for you? No. 5 bass for 10.39. A good day, not a great day. See in Mobile, you're exactly right. Those are some good points, too. Adam Bain, Chris Colley. Come on over here, 5 bass. I know they're going to be big. When I see Colley and Bain, I know they're going to be big bass. Am I right? What are you doing? Let's find out. You got over 10, got over 11. Looks like 12:30. What were you doing today?
The biggest ones we caught off bed. We just couldn't find them.
I did. Were you finding a bunch of them that you couldn't get it biting on the bed?
No, we had one that we couldn't get it biting.
Thank you, guys. Colley and Bain. Not going to win this one, but Dwayne Bird and Frank Alexander might if they've got the 5 right fish. Come on over here, talk to me. You know, if you look long, they'll shrink. It's a fact. The longer they sit in that water, the smaller they get. How'd it go? You got 5. It's the wrong move. 8:54 for you today. Make the right move in Mobile, okay? Let's move on to Tim Fitzgerald and Kelly White. Kelly, your partner doesn't even want to come up here.
I guess not. He's standing down there hiding still.
2 bass on the day. It has to be disappointing.
Very disappointing. We had tough practice. We actually didn't have the first bite till 2 hours at the end.
That's tough. 6:32 for your catch today. If you had to do it all over again, what would you do?
I ain't got a clue.
Do what you did today, right? All right, thank you. Appreciate it, Bill. Let's go see what Larry Bullock and Roger Caldwell had. Boat number 28. They were in that second flight this afternoon. 5 bass. You got your Alabama Bass Trail gear. You look good. The bass look good? It's all right. Nothing wrong with that. About 14. Maybe a tad more. Maybe a quarter pound more than 14. 14.30. Good job today, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Roger. Bring on our next pair. Chris Payne, James Rawhide Smith. Come on. Show me what you got. You got 5 bass. They good ones? All right, Rawhide, let's find out. Decent. What's decent going to weigh? Better than decent. That's better than decent. 14, maybe 15, and you got an underguesser there. It looks like 16.35. You okay with that?
Yeah, a little more than what I expected.
His hand was down on the scale.
Yeah, I mean, it was it's tough out there right now. It's like,
Man, I get it.
Scattered out. We actually just crossed the couple of
gotta
days
get it.
and clean that bait out.
It's crazy sexy time right now. You know their mind's not right. Thank you, guys.
Well,
DeAndre Kimpro, Orlando Harris, come on over here and talk to me. I'm seeing 5 bass. Not the 5 you were expecting if you're going to win this thing, though, huh? 10.75, that wasn't too bad. What were you catching them on? Texas rigging what? What part of the lake? You ready for Mobile? Still win that one. All right, we'll see if you do, guys. Thank you. Jimmy Sims, Bobby Lowry, 5 bass. That's a good thing. Yeah, 5 is a good thing because we don't let you have 6. How'd it go?
Wish we could have had 6.
6 might have got you 14 pounds. You're up 13.06, right?
Yeah, we had a good day. We enjoyed it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here. Let's find out what our next pair has. They were in boat number 69. Buck McDonald, Larry McDonald. You know, once you drop them off there, I'm seeing 5 fish. That's a plus.
Yeah, it was real good. This place has whooped me 2 times in a row. So
Not today.
no, we did pretty good today.
What you do different?
Slow down. That's the biggest thing.
Hard to do, especially when you haven't had success. But look at this. To take the lead is 21-26. Not quite there, but 1960 for McDonald and McDonald. Good job. Go grab a couple of these bass. Let's hold them up there for Dano and the rest of the crew. 1960, so almost another 20-pound bag. 21-26 leads right now.
Connecting with the power.
I think you underguessed today. I might actually have you for the first time this year.
I think you're going to have it. My guesstimator is obviously.
I did. Actually, I went over you, so I'm already there. So.
We can't use that.
All right, hold them up there.
I use it to do voice over.
Camera to your right, camera to your left, too. Yep.
It connects instantly with my computer. That palette and it don't.
They'll play some
It's just on.
nice dance music. What's your favorite song? Maybe they'll put that over it. A little waltz. How'd you catch them?
Frog.
I'm hearing a lot. Really? Again.
Big bite back to fight frog.
The Rojas one? Yep. You know, that must be popular because now I think 1 and 2 both caught them on that same bait. I think a lot of people are going to be out here tomorrow doing the same thing.
I think so. That's all we threw the whole time.
It paid off. Dean, Rojas, good job. David Pear, David Noakes, what do you have in the line? Well, it's tough following that. I see 5, but it's tough following those big ones, huh?
Yeah, those are the best fish I've been close to all day.
And you've got the bait company on your chest. Did you throw it?
Yeah, we threw it. Yeah, you bet.
Just didn't work for you.
No, apparently we threw it in the wrong spot.
All right, guys.
His pencil.
You should have. Well, pull it out in Mobile. Maybe you'll catch them there. All right. Thank you. Jeff Hale, Steve Sanders, 5 bass. Come on over here, guys. 5 bass. See a good one there on the end. What were you catching them on today? Lizard. Particular color? Green pumpkin. Lizard. Got you 14.46. It's a pretty strong day. Did you catch at least half? Good job. Then yes, you caught at least half. When you catch them all, you catch at least half. Good job. David Stout, John Otts. Nah, I don't like seeing that one. Come on, yeah, bad. Really bad. What happened?
It was tough all week. Today wasn't no better.
What were you throwing? Yeah, I keep saying maybe if you stuck to one presentation, we'll see. This single's 153, but it might be the point you need for the championship.
That's what we're hoping for.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming across stage. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we'll see him in G-Town. These guys are able to do both as well. A few of them have done it in the past, had success. Will Davis and William Davis, seen 5 bass. That's a good thing.
Oh, it is a good thing.
You're coming up here off a slow one like it's not a fantastic, great thing, though.
Not a lot more, but his daddy couldn't capitalize with it.
What happened?
Do what now?
What happened? You can't tease me like that with 1581 and say it should have been more.
Well, you know, I lost 2 big ones, so it should have been way up there.
Also went the motor out of ways.
Both of them was actually pretty close to the boat. Lost them on the Davis shaky one.
Ooh, that hurts. A single hook fish getting off like that. How are you going to adjust the next time? How to get off? Not enough tension.
Well, I had plenty of tension. I'm just going to let him catch him. He doesn't lose it.
All right, good job, guys. Over 15 pounds. John Hales, Don Reeve. They've got 1 bass, but this could be the one fish that helps you when it comes to that ABT championship. I know you didn't want to come across the scales with one. How did you catch the single?
Well, out of grass. On the last 4 or 5 minutes, we lost a couple every day.
147, guys. Got to turn it up in Mobile, okay? We'll see you then. Thank you. Hales and Reeve leave, and we bring on Thompson and Kelly, boat number 95 with 5 bass in the live well. 5. You're alive with 5. Are they good ones? Average. Extremely adequate. Let's find out what average is. An average, that's better than average. 1506, that's a good day. That's average. What's good in your mind? 20. That's good in my mind too. Good job today, guys, over 15 pounds. Tulsa Near. Bill Spratlin, come on over here. Where are you at? You know not to touch that. How many times have you done this? 5 bass, that's a good thing. And I didn't see how big those 5 were. They're not big. All right, let's find out. 5 weighing 1158. What were you doing? Doing what? Any particular reaver?
Black and blue.
Gotcha. What are you going to do next time? Different?
Something like this.
All right, thank you. Got some Wet Frog Talks on. It stopped raining just for my weather update. Captain Obvious is coming through here. Glenn Whitley and Terry Fuller have 5 bass. You going to win this thing? Oh, with these 5? How many total bass you catch today? 5. Just these 5? What? You caught more than that. 1383. I was like, you executed really well. Thank you, guys. William Fuller pull off. We bring up Brian Graham and Johnny Weaver. Johnny the Dream Weaver. Come on over here. 3 bass. What is going on?
Got off. We lost.
Really? Single hook bait?
Swimming the jig.
You were your partner? That hurts. These 3 are going to weigh 828. Got to look at it in points and look forward to Mobile.
That's right.
See you there, bud. Matt McSweeney, Rod McSweeney. Come on over here, guys. Team McSweeney. Now, where did you finish in that first round?
I think it was 4th, I think.
I know it's top 5, and where are you going to finish in this one?
Not there.
5 bass, that's a good thing. Over 11, over 12. 5 for 1284. Still a pretty decent day. I think point-wise, you're going to be okay with that.
Points are good, weight not so good.
All right, guys. What were you catching them on?
We caught all of ours on a swim bait.
Swim bait today. The water cleared up. It doesn't look like this, did it, or does it?
Yeah, we went all the way up. We caught a bunch of stripers, though. We had a great time.
A good day fishing either way. Thank you, guys. Team McSweeney. Kenny McCullough, come on over here. Talk to me. Tell me you've got 5 bass. Oh, you got one good one. I see one good one. If you just had 4.
Good job.
Really? You let him down today?
Yeah, real bait.
Good dipper. Hey, you caught him then. 5 bass for 1505. What'd you catch that big one on?
Trick worm.
Trick worm. What specific color?
Yeah.
Yellow. Was it a bright? It was a bright color though. Springtime, bedding time, sexy time for the fish. I don't know what they think that thing is. Yellow's good.
Yes.
Did it look like those highlighter frog togs? Like really bright yellows?
Like that color.
Still bright color.
Yes, it's bright.
Good job. Thank you guys. Trick worm. What did I hit him with? 15 something? 50. You'll get your tag. You'll see. Asking me to get the printer. It's for these anglers to come across stage. They need to make sure that what I say and what that tag has is correct to verify. We'll see if McKinley and Easterling have 10-16. So, do you have 5 fish for 10?
Barely.
Rough day.
Yeah, tough day on the pond.
Catch.
Believe it or not, Texas really won.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm from Texas. That's a great way to catch them. Good job, guys. Colby Wells, Kevin Wells, but only 4 fish in the live wells. Come on over here. You like that, Daniel? You feel it? Where's the other one?
He is still in the middle. He got straight.
Oh, so you had to have somebody bring you in?
That's true.
Make it in on time?
Yeah, we made it in on time.
And 63 for your weight today. As far as 4 fish, did you ever have the 5th one on?
No, we didn't. We never even made it where we wanted to go. Where we caught him at practice was the boat that died on us this morning.
Did you stick around here and just use trolling motor?
Pretty much.
It worked. You got over 10.
I guess so. It's still a disappointment after the practice we had.
It happens. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Jacob Racklin, John Raymer, come on. Talk to me. I'm seeing 5 bass, but they are not the 5 biggest bass you could have caught this week, I'm sure. 11:22. You okay after all said and done?
Yeah, we fixed all.
How's practice?
A little bit better than tournament day, of course.
What's your big fish in practice, you think?
A little bit bigger, 5.
Yeah, that could have helped you today, huh?
Yeah.
Good job, though. Way to fish. Way to keep it going. 5 bass. Russell Wilson, no relation. Dwayne Dillashaw, no relation to the football player, I'm saying. 5. You're shaking your head sideways. That's never a good sign. What happened? 7-18. What were you targeting? What was your focus on? You keying on one particular pattern?
Grass.
Grass. And you don't get the bites, or they just small bites? It's tough. Kobe Carton told me that. He says tough as it's been for those largemouth in a while. He can remember. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Jamie Linda Oswald. Come on. Linda always has to, pull the extra weight. On James, how'd it go today? You should do the same thing?
Pretty good. Very good.
5 bass for 957.
That's better than we thought.
Want mascot spot any bedding fish?
No, but he stayed under the steering wheel.
Just,
Fine.
well, just wasn't the day today for a little man there. So just under 10, we'll see if we'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Tear it up there, guys. Thank you, James. Thank you, Linda. Nolan Brandon, Patrick Martin, they've got 5 bass. They've got the Alabama Bass Trail gear. Want an extra $250. We got the heaviest bag of the day. Is that going to happen? What's the weight today? All right, let's find out what these 5 bass weigh. Looks like you had a pretty good day, though. What were you doing to catch them? looks like 1190 your 5 fish total, guys. Looking good either way when you've got that ABT gear. Thank you for playing. Marty Sumner, Simon Morrow, 5 bass. Come on over here to the X's, over to the orange area. You got 21, 26 in there?
No. We
got half that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So when you say that, I'm looking at 15. Hoping for 15. I mean, let's find out. I felt 15, and he's thinking he hopes 15. How about 16, 16? You okay? You're like, yeah, hey, go grab a couple of these bass. Hold them up for Dano. Yeah, we're going to weigh the big one, too. Go ahead and grab a couple first, then we'll weigh the big one. You can set it in there last. So, yeah, you can see that look on their face. I didn't know what they were. I'm thinking 10 for these 5. It's like, no, I got that. I'm like, 15? I hope 15 when it shows 16, 16. You're loving it. Now you got camera to the right, camera to the left, and the camera center. Good job. Hold them out there. There's a big one. Get up there on those X's. Get up in there tighter. That's what they put them there for. You can talk to me back here. It's all good. Seeing a lot of red tail on that one. Put the big one in the basket there. You know our big bass right now is 804. I don't think it's going to get there, but this tells you that you were just less than a pound underneath that. 705. Come on out of here. Oh, big one. I didn't notice the big one was the one red tail. How did you catch? Did you catch most of your fish, bedding fish?
The only one on there. Smallest one we had.
Man. So how did you catch the big one?
Swimming a jigger at Lay Lake.
Why not, right? But I'm hearing people, I'm hearing fighting frog was big. I'm hearing people throwing, what did I have? Shaky head? You didn't pull that out today, did you?
Frog.
Right. For y'all it did, but something was right. Good job. Good job, guys. 16-16. Thank you. So they were thinking about throwing a frog. Justin Marsh, Robbie Stanley. Robbie, that's a great name. Just messing with you, though. I got the bad end of that deal. I got Robin instead. 1094 for your 5 fish today. About what you expected after practice? What was practice like? Give me what do you think your best 5 were? You need to stop practicing. Good. We'll see you in Mobile, guys. Thank you. Taylor Lamar and Macklemore, come on. You know they're not going to get any bigger. What are they going to weigh?
7 pounds.
I'm going to give you 8. Let's find out. 838. You okay with that?
Yeah.
See you in Mobile?
Yes.
You going to catch them in Mobile?
Yes,
Do it. Thank you. Tony Hogan, Vernon Ward. They'll be followed by Clem Parker and crew in just a minute. How did it go? Oh, 4. Ever have the 5th one on?
Yeah.
Why'd you look at him? Why didn't he look at you when I said it was the 5th one on? Oh, knocked it off the net. It happened. 727. I'm sure a 3-pounder could have got you over at 10 more. You got to look at this point. All right, I'll see you in Mobile. Thank you, guys. Clem Parker, Donald Parker, come on. Parker. Where's Miss Parker? Lord knows what I want. So Friday's deal. 4 fish again. Back-to-back 4s. Where was the 5th? Jerry, you didn't get hit? Never got away. And her 658 for your 4 fish today, guys. We'll have to see how you do in Mobile. Now we got Keith Kirkley and Jeff Kirkley. I'm seeing a bunch of 5s coming in now, one after another. Let's find out if they're the right 5. What'd you get? Come on. You're all crawling, so I'm thinking it's not good. You're trying to put the evil eye on them. 5 for looks like almost 11. 1085.
Yeah, that's about what I thought we did.
What were you catching them on?
Shaky head. We couldn't get a large one on.
Shaking them on what size line? 8? 10. So you big shaky. What kind of worm? What kind of plastic you got on? Use that one next time. You going to change it up? And you got it. Trying to get something out of it. You know, a guy had Aaron's Magic on the 1/8 ounce, this or another, with a 4-pound sniper, something. 5-pound sniper. Who we got? Steve Thrash, Stan Holman. Yeah, you want to talk about high pucker factor when you do see the pros catching on 4 or 5. You know that range of light line, 6 pound. 5 bass. That was a good thing. Are they good 5?
Yeah, that was all over the world. It was 10 pounds.
That's fine. What are we talking about? You got one monster in there? It ain't gonna happen.
Good day fishing.
All right, let's find out. Having to read 0. Was it 11:26? Oh, I didn't see that. 11:26 today. How'd you catch him? Good deal. Thank you, sir. It's all right. Left a little early. 11:26 is the total. I got that out there. Brandon Jones and Brian Fuller. How was your day? Slow. Get you 9.39 for those 5 fish. 2 pound average, not what you were wanting. See you, Mobile. Thank you. Tommy Calloway, Howard Holly. They were boat number 88. You got 5 bass. That's a good thing, right? 5 good ones? Yes, sir. No, sir. Pull up in the next window. Thank you. Drive through. 8:31 for your total today. You're going to have to turn it on Mobile. Thank you, sir. So we've got a line of guys. I see Kusa out there in line as well. Steve Ingram running solo, boat 56. Let's find out. 5 bass on the day. 5 good ones. What are you hiding? Well, but you got 5. Let's find out what these 5 weigh. 5 at about a pound and a half. 1283, not too bad. And you were doing it by yourself, or I just didn't have your partner on? You did good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
No help at all. Almost 13 pounds. Good day. Robbie Pritchard, Len Pritchard. Again, for those of you guessing and out here, if you want to see the live leaderboard, we've got it over there at the truck in the back. Whenever it opens up, they can do that. And sometimes you can click on AlabamaBassTrail.org, like a wave high. You got anybody watching at home right now? Nobody watching. You catch 13:04 today. It's a pretty good day. Where were you catching them? Buffet. You got it all over the place. Thank you. Jim Bodine, Sean Key, come on over here. 5 alive. What are they gonna weigh? Really? If I say it's 8, you'll be happy. All right, you got more than 8 then. 860. You're happy. Thank you, sir. Jimbo and Sean. Let's move on next to Danny Green and Tommy Parker. 4 bass on the day. Couldn't get that 5th one to come across the scales. Did you have a 5th one on? Not at all. So it's the best you can do. Let's see what those 4 add up to. Is that right? 4 for 438. You stay in the same area to catch all those singlers, those single pounders. They literally look like twins. Really all over the place. Just couldn't get a big bite. Way to keep fighting out there. I hate to see that. Rex Chambers and Brent Crow. You know, Brent, I think I saw on your Facebook page, I don't know, it wasn't here, it was like Pickwick or something. I think you catching some big bass. Did you catch some big ones today?
Oh, we caught some good ones. We lost our biggest big bass.
Talk about that in a second. 1580 for Rex and Brent. All right, so tell me about the one that got away. Nice Yeti cut, by the way.
Didn't get away, just misses. You miss a 75 miss you during the day, you know.
So blowing up on something. Tell me about this miss. What was happening? Or are y'all fishing a tournament tomorrow as well?
No, I was throwing a true bass swim bait weightless on the grass line. Come up, big fish.
Did you see the wake chasing her down from behind?
She come through out of the water. And then we had one on spinnerbait chasing the grass too. And hey, just missing.
Those 2 fish could have put you at that 20-pound mark.
Yeah, you know, I caught one on my first cast today, so maybe that deal about being bad luck came through.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's all superstition. That doesn't count. Good job today, guys. I hate that you missed those ones. And yeah, a lot of anglers are superstitious, but I'm here to tell you I'm dispelling the thought of superstition with a banana in the boat. For the Classic this past week, I got to go out with the eventual Classic winner, Edwin Evers. I'm in the boat with him on practice day, the official day, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden Edwin reaches into his ice chest, and he has some of his pecans that he always has, but he reaches and grabs a banana. You never, ever see that, but he grabbed a banana, he ate it, he won the Bassmaster Classic, so forget all that superstition stuff. It is not true. Did you have a banana in the boat today?
Must have, yeah.
Hey, work for Edwin. You got how many for $3.96? How many bags? 2 for $3.96. We'll have to see him do better in Mobile. Thank you, sir. Jimmy Cook, Randall Sims. We have exited the stage and we bring on Tate Carty. I knew that when it cleared. You fishing solo? Solo. How'd it go? It was rough. Needed one more. Needed one more. Solo needed one more. You got 4. Or 760 foam?
That wasn't enough.
What were you doing today?
I was shallow. I just couldn't get the largemouth to turn like changed up. Thought some spotted bass, and I wish I'd have done that sooner.
When did you make that adjustment? What time of day?
About 10:30.
Well, at least you didn't wait till 1.
There you go.
Good job. Thank you, sir. Ryan Ingram, Jay Grogan. Why are you hanging out over there? That's like a water cooler. Everybody wants to hang out at that place at work. You want to be here, be handing you a $10,000 check at the end of the day, right? They did pretty good, but they're not going to go past 1596. That's what you got. Daniel, you want to maybe see some of these? 1596, almost that 15-pound mark. We'll hold off now. 5 bass. How did you do at the first stop?
Not too bad. We caught the secondaries. That they burned too.
At Martin, oh, so you burned a lot of gas. So at Martin, where did you finish? 75th. I think today's going to help you out in those points, don't you? Good job. Way to turn it around. Thank you. Cox and Harrison with 3 bass on the afternoon. You guys down in there in the tank. Once the other one clears, you can go ahead and come on up here. 3 bass for 310. Those are single pounders, not what you were looking for today.
No, our fish left. We went and we couldn't locate them. We had fish all week, and this place has been fishing pretty good.
Did you stick them during the week?
We'd stick one here and there and leave. And we had 7 or 8 spots, and they just never did.
Pan out today. I'm hearing this a little finicky. Somebody's going to catch them, though, and you're going like, what the heck did they do that I didn't? Way to stick with it, guys. I appreciate it. 3 for 3 plus. Joey McCall, Mike McCall. They have 4 bass in their boat today. Couldn't get the 5th one on, or did you have the 5th one on? Oh, what were you throwing? How did you get off of? Spinner baits. Again, a single hook bait. Just generally shouldn't happen, but $6.92 for your 4 fish today. Thank you, sir. Tommy Overstreet, Don Elmore, come on over here, boat 100 in that century mark. Any relation to James Overstreet? You know, when I see that, it makes me wonder. No relation. Every time you see his name in Bass Fest, you know, you kind of go like, another Overstreet fisher. Don Elmore and Tommy have 713 for your total today, so 3 fish for 713. What were you doing? You can't find them. It's hard to catch them. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I love when my wife goes, hey, baby, you're on air on AlabamaBassTrail.org. How are you doing today? Nah, I'm going to hang up with you because that's a good way to get in trouble with your wife when you do that. How'd it go?
It wasn't bad.
Greg Riggers and Barry Landrum, they're not too bad. It's 5 bass over 10, over 11. Not too bad equals 1173. Not too bad. Good job. Thank you, sir. Keith Youngblood, Ty Youngblood. Seeing 5. It's always a plus.
It's always good. Yeah. Rough morning.
An afternoon pickup?
Yeah, thank goodness. I think we turned left, right. We should have turned left.
Holy great googly moogly when you see this one bass. 5 fish for $13.31, and I think most of it's coming from this one. Who caught it?
It's his day.
So did you get it in the net? Tell me you didn't swing it in.
No.
If you swung this in, you better have Braden a big old stout hook. Yeah, you're going to weigh this and you're going to hold it up here. Let's go ahead and grab it and hold it up and we can clear out the rest of them, and let's find out what this big boy weighed. What do you think it's going to weigh?
It's going to go close to 8.
Yeah, 8's our lead right now, 804, and it's a slaunch. This is a big, meaty bad boy right there. Let's find out. You got a camera to your right, camera to your left, out in front of you for Dano. All right, here, let him zero that out so we can find the true weight of that bad boy. What'd you catch it on? You could, you're not, when you took that long, he's not going to tell me the truth. I'm going to say it right now. Needs 8.04 or better to take the Mountain Dew Big Bass. 8.08. He does it. Takes it by 4/100ths of a pound. And, that has to be a little bit of a relief. What'd you catch it on? Tell me the truth.
It's no big secret. It's a Cinco.
Really? Gary Yamamoto appreciates that. Weightless Cinco, weighted. What was it on? What were you doing?
Just it's all moving in the air. Through in there.
And I've done those wacky rig before. They do awesome at Falcon, but it really just. Were you doing that all day? I mean, what was the one difference about that one fish?
No, we struggled early in the morning, got 5, and came back up, just looking for something different, and stumbled across some bedded fish.
It worked good. Congratulations, guys. How about that? 8:04 is no longer our new leader for the Big Bass, Youngblood and Youngblood with 8:08 now taking the lead. So, man, if we could just catch 5 8s, will that happen? It has before. Pollard and Weldon, usually it's tough following a big donkey like that, but when you see 16:45, you know you had a pretty darn good day yourself out on the water.
We had a good day today. We had a couple we really needed to call and just never got the bite. We put everything we put in the boat.
What was your small fish? What did it weigh? 2-2. That's tough. 16:45. You happy with that after all said and done?
Oh yeah, very happy.
Grab a couple of those bass, hold them out there for Nano. You're over our 16 club. Holy moly, that was a big bass. And it's one thing. I mean, when we saw our, when you see it with a bunch of other big ones, it doesn't look as well. When it's in there with a bunch of smaller guys, yeah. You want to swallow. Hold yes. Get on the X's. You got cameras to your right, cameras to your left, cameras out in front. Play to the camera. And I'm going to get raspy if I keep getting on this windscreen. Just for weather update, it has stopped raining. Just for those of you watching at home at AlabamaBassTrail.org. Saw a man and his son. I don't see him out there right now, but it was cool watching them come out here and fish right off the boat dock for everything. He said he wanted to watch the way in. Had him a buzzbait tied on, and what else? Chatterbait, yeah. I think the chatterbait had a shot. I'm not sure about the buzz. Chatterbait can do pretty good, especially way over there. Let's find out what Walter McCartney and Richard Cornelius have. 5 bass that weigh 740. Did they shrink after practice or what? Man, that's tough. 740, you're going to have to tear it up in Mobile, okay? Good job. Thank you, sir. Alton and Gary, come on over here. I know I do it every time, but it's going to... Shiver. Alton Shiver, Gary Niles. You have 21-26? Not even half of that? Not going to happen there either. When I saw a few more out. 8:55 for your total day. What happened on the water? All day, just how many total bites? You did everything you could do. 5 bites, 5 fish. Thank you, guys. Danny Pollard, George Breland. What do they have? And I see a spot in there, some largemouth mixed bag.
Mixed bag, not very much.
Mixed bag of 10-18.
Better not thought.
And go to Mobile and know that you at least caught 5, right?
That's correct.
Do it.
No, we are.
Catch big 5.
Not that long.
I'll see you catch 5 big ones in Mobile.
Oh, weigh 9 pounds.
In Mobile?
In Mobile.
Weigh 18 this year.
Not going to happen.
Why not?
Not down there.
What if somebody does?
Weigh redfish?
What if somebody does catch 19?
They did fish the Mobile there.
Hey, they can move up. There's a lot. Hey, that delta goes for a ways. Barry Isbell, Jeff Schatz, find out what they have. They got 5 bass in the live well. Good ones or no? One decent. I like that. One decent at least. You just needed 4 other decents. 13-14. What's the good one weigh? Good job. We'll see you the next stop. Randy Atchison, Joe Wyckoff. Wyckoff, I did it again. And I went to go Atkinson, and I did it again. Gosh, darn it, I every time. I know, but I'm a fool. It's a lie. Why? I'm going to change your name on the thing. That way I won't screw it up. 1574, y'all had a good day. Why? Why are you his hero?
In the last 5 minutes of the tournament.
Really? 8 pounds out. Did you have a limit up till that time? You called up.
Yes.
That's a great deal. Over 15. Good job, guys. Way to catch them today. Jimmy Miller, Chris Miller. Why? Gotta get that. Gotta get that. I gotta see it different. It's hard to screw up Miller. It's hard. 1186. You okay? Yeah, it happens. It happens. What were you catching on today? Chatter? I like a chatterbait. Good job. Thank you, sir. Victor Harper, Jeff Gilliam. Got a little less than an hour from our final check-in time. What boat were y'all? 114. John, have a good time out there on the water? Catch 5? 5, what are they going to weigh? 5 for 10. So if you catch 11, that's bonus, right? Who caught more, you or your partner?
He did.
All right, tell me about this shirt. FishingForACure.com, helping to cure childhood cancer. Is this a tournament that you fished recently?
Yeah, we fish on that.
How'd y'all do? No, not so good at that one. Better on this one, hopefully. Remember what I said? You thought you had 10. I said if you had 11, you'd be happy. 11-13. Good job, guys. Thank you. Harper and Gilliam, they bail. We bring on Ronnie Mask and Comer Mask. Let's see what they have. 5 bass coming across skills. That's a good thing. 5 good ones? 5's good. Ooh, yeah, you got an all right day going today. I like this. Look at this. It's going to be over 12, over 13. Not quite 14. 13-11 for your total day. Good job. We'll see you at Mobile. Thank you, sir. Richard Howell. Wayne McDade. Richard, no relation to Randy Howell. Are you? Are you? Or maybe not no relation, you just want to fish like him, right? At least today. McDade, that's a big area down in the Red River, which is probably flooded right now. But let's find out what they have. You got 5 bass for $10.33. What will you catch your fish on today?
Spinning bait and a shaky bait.
So, 2 different styles. What made you? Well, you had to. You weren't getting the bite?
Exactly.
Covered water out there, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's find out what boat 123 has. That Nicholas Turner and Joe Lay, known to catch the big fish. Can you do it today? You kind of turn your head sideways like you're going to increase the size of them things. In the Angler of the Year hunt, always, let's find out what you have. It looks like over 1502. 1502. What? You're looking awful sneaky. You know the camera's there. Why are you looking so sneaky today? What did you do to catch them?
A little bit of everything. Clip, chatterbait, spinnerbait.
Run around a lot?
No, we just fished hard.
It paid off. You got 15.
We learned a long time ago. Go somewhere where there's a fish and fish for it.
Do it. Thank you, guys. Turner and Lay. Some of the biggest anglers on the Alabama Bass Trail trying to do it again in 2016. Just like Pam Martin Wells and Stephen Wells. Where's Pam? I saw Kusa back there. Could have swore I did. You got 4 for $7.88. What was happening on the water?
Not a whole lot. I guess Pam's not coming. She's kind of embarrassed to even come up here with me, I guess.
Not what I expected from you and her out there. Who caught more, you or her?
Well, she did, always. More and bigger.
It always happens like that. Have you ever thought about pursuing another partner for her? Because her partner just doesn't seem to be pulling away.
I think when I get home, I'm going to put out an ad and see if I can find her a good one.
You know what happened is you used to bring roses up to me on stage. You stopped doing that. And you know, I haven't seen big bags lately out of them.
Well, it's hard when I'm in the boat to go to the store and get the roses.
You're exactly right. And then,
I got to tell everybody, though, we didn't come up here and practice at all. We went out a little while yesterday. Her mother had diagnosed with lung cancer before Christmas. And last week, she had surgery. So we've been at home, and she's a miracle for sure. So it's all gone now. They operated on her last week, got it. So we came at the last minute. We came and fished this tournament. So Pam's had more things on her mind, too.
And speedy recovery to her. Thank you for telling the story. We'll see you at the next stop in Mobile. Derek Millirons and Ronald Terry. See what they have. They had a pretty darn good day. 5 bass that are going to weigh what?
16.
I'm going to say they're going to weigh more than that. Almost 17. 1691. That's a good day. What'd you catch them on?
I caught them on gibson, crawl, soft crawl.
Grab a couple of these bad boys. Hold them up for him. What were you? Did you catch more or him?
Probably about the same. We got all of them over there.
Good deal. Go ahead and grab a couple of those bass. Hold them there for Dano.
Everybody other caught the fish.
That's the way you do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Good day of fishing. Still guys checking in. You see the boats working their way in. Unofficially. About my clock 3:39. Now see it on there. Yeah. Oh, that's so wrong. He said, I get to fish with Jimmy Houston. That's a good thing. He does look a little bit like, I'm not going to lie. I think you're better looking at Jimmy. I could be wrong. Dano said that last time. He pointed it out. You good? You play out, you show it to that camera, show it to that camera, you're good. Good deal, guys. Oh, man. That was a heck of a catch right there. No, you can't weigh them again. Quit trying that crap. Thank you, guys. Good day of fishing and catching. Was it a good day for Sam Fish and Bill Champion? Let's find out. Was it a good day? Was it not a good day, Sam?
A little bit of both. We'd like to wear a big one, make sure it's not the biggest, but it could be the biggest bass Mr. Bill's ever caught in the tournament.
Well, let's do it then. We'll do it.
Fishing a long, long time.
A day or two. Yeah. Were you happy when you caught it? What did you catch it on?
Buzzbait.
Buzzbait. That little guy was good one. 932 for your 4 fish. Go ahead and grab that one. Let's find out what your single weighs. Said it might be the biggest fish he's ever caught. Let's find out what that single is. I think that's be a special moment for Mr. Bill. That is a nice bass. Caught it on a buzzbait. Early morning, I guess.
No,
oh, really?
About 2 o'clock.
Really? Nothing like that middle of the day buzzbait, Mike?
It's usually a good one.
Is it calm? Pretty calm where you're at?
Yeah, it was pretty calm. Sure was.
Let's find out what this single bass weighs. Bill, does 558 sound good? Over 5.5 pounds? That's not the largest. Well, you cut close. What was the largest? 613. Well, you weren't bad. Go ahead and hold it up there for Dano. Yeah. So you had 4 bass for 932. This one weighs 558. You don't know those X's. There you go. Hold it. See that camera there? There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. You just hold it out there. Look to your right. Look to your left. See that one? Yes, sir.
You know, I'm fishing with a legend. It's an honor to fish with Mr. Bill Champion. I just got to say that. He mentored me and my son Sambo for years and helped teach us what to do, you know. And I'm just so thankful to have him like Mr. Bill.
Good to have him. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it, sir. All right. Phillip Jones and Caden Sinclair. The next pair up. How is this going to do? Part of the defending champions of our first stop. Boat 105. I'm seeing 5 bass. I haven't looked over there. Is it good? Not so good.
It's good, but not quite good enough.
What's good is how good is good.
I think we're going to be up there. We ain't going to take over the lead.
Yes, you are going to be up there. 1893. Another good day for Sinclair. This is back-to-back tournaments looking pretty darn strong. He doesn't care who he fishes with. 1893. Grab a couple of those bass, hold them up. We'll talk to you. All right, so Clay, tell me about this. So a different angler in the pairing. How can they do that when this is a team tournament and we're looking towards that championship?
We allow them one alternate. They can register an alternate, and then if they need to replace their normal partner, they can fish with an alternate one time.
And this alternate is posted before the tournament, before the season even starts, correct?
Yes. You have to register your alternate before the season starts, right? Before registration for the first tournament.
It's not like a guy would be the big stick on this one particular lake. Or it might be if you know you're going to miss that one. But if somebody gets sick or something, come over here. If somebody gets sick or something down the line, you got to catch up. You got to have a pretty well-rounded individual with you in the boat. I think it paid off today.
I'll tell you what. I joined the Alabama Bass Trail the last minute. Caleb helped me out. I gave him 1 day notice. He told me one day, just looking for somebody to fish. Chose him. And he told me up today. And he killed me.
He didn't kill you. It's a team tournament. Y'all helped each other. Good job.
I appreciate it. It's a great day. We had a decent practice, but things change. Every day we're better, so just happy.
You going to school?
Yeah.
Where at?
I go to Southeastern Bible College over there in Valley.
Still keeping it in that college theme out there. What is it? I mean, father-son collegian guys. I really didn't think Lay would play that, that story again. It looks like it may be the case. Are you just that good between the two of you?
I don't know about that. We just blessed. God bless us.
What were you doing? What were you throwing today?
We were fishing grass, throwing top water stuff, swim baits, swim jig, all kinds of stuff. It was amazing. God, like he said, God bless us. We pulled up to a patch over here, 312. We were doing a 330, called a 4.8. I mean, everybody had been banging it right before they come in, and we pulled up and catch it. So.
Did something right. Guys, congratulations. How about it? Not quite taking the lead, but moving on up that leaderboard nonetheless. Justin Anderson, Robbie Robinson, come on over here. You know what it's like to win on the Alabama Bass Trail. You've done that before. I know you're probably looking forward to next week as we head to Mobile. Will you have 5 bass? Dude, you did pretty darn good at Lay Lake as well, guys. 5 bass weighing 1771. So that shows you, yeah, you can go ahead and clap. Don't be scared, ladies and gentlemen, all the golf clappers out there. It shows you can't look ahead to a lake you've had success, because you can have some success this week. And I know how much you were partying at the Bassmaster Classic, so I know that wasn't on your mind all week.
Well, it's been on my mind a little bit, so. But.
You were having to take care of business out there. But Robbie, a pretty good day. We all catching them the same way. Y'all doing different things in the boat.
We call them jump fishing. That's a spot, 567.
567 for your big bass for a spot. Was that your intention, is to go for spots today, or was it a mixed bag thought?
We actually had a couple 5-pounders on the bed, largemouths we tried to catch. We spent an hour and a half this afternoon. Our last hour and a half we tried to catch one big largemouth, cold, like that small spot. And we did have another big spot on it, so they missed that. So
it happens. It happens. 567, a huge fish on this lake.
We did as well as we expected today.
And now you get to go to. Where did you finish last year at Mobile?
I think we won it.
I think you did win it. So this builds momentum and gives you some of that drive and that confidence going next week, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We're happy the way it turned out.
You gonna grab a couple of these bass, hold them up there, especially that spot. Good seeing almost over 5.5 pound spot. It's good. That's a toad. Don't look too far ahead when you have a tournament right in front of your face, right? You got orange X's, get on there. You got a verb to your right, your camera to your left, camera out in front. Play to them all, fellas. I didn't see that. Slippery little sucker. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. Now I've got my Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew up there. Blake, got one over here. Do you have the Mountain Dew Big Bass?
Absolutely not.
Mitchell Hall and Gabe Aldridge were paired up today about 109. You got 1406 for those 5 fish. Not a bad day. It's actually a really good day.
It wasn't terrible. We didn't have great practice. That's all.
What'd you do? And what?
Big bite baits.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. John Eddie Donaldson, Larry Breckenridge, they've got 3 bass in there today, and I know you were looking for 5. Did you ever have 4 and 5? Were they ever on? That would have been 4 and 5. How'd you lose them? Didn't happen. These 3 weigh 389. You got to look forward to Mobile, because this one's done.
Exactly.
We'll see you there, guys. Thank you. David Horton, Ed Colonels. What you got in the live well today? I'm seeing 5 bass. That's a good thing. Are they 5 right ones?
Not the right ones.
No, not today. 5, gonna try and get in that 10 range. Almost 10.5, looks like. Yeah, exactly 10.5. 10.50. You okay with that? You look good with that Alabama Bass Trail gear on. Mama and the rest of the Golden Girls over there selling stuff. Signing autographs. You got Frog Talks out there. You know it's been raining too. You know they're our official rain gear. Again, thank all the people, our sponsors that are behind us. Dustin Cannell, James Cannell, 5 bass on the day. Cannell did pretty good.
We're gonna see what they weigh.
15, 18, 19. It takes 21, 26 to take the lead. 21, 18, just a tad shy. Oh, man, that hurts. The time you won, you win in a close one, or was it a blowout?
It was really close.
I thought it was.
Yeah, it was real close. But hey, I had a good day. You know, you can't be mad about that.
You're absolutely right. 21-18. Our leader was 21-26. I'm not good with math, but that's 8/100ths of a pound. I mean, literally. A piece of tape, you know, that I've got over here could have made a peppermint could make a difference out there. Did any shad get burped up in the live well at any given time?
Yeah, some of those big spots are spitting up shad everywhere in crawfish, so that probably caused it.
Quit doing that. Where were you catching them all today?
I caught some on a swim bait, a swim jig, and a chatterbait.
Well rounded. You traveling around a lot. What portion of the lake did you cover most of?
We started up way up river, and then we finished off right here.
Good job. Go grab a couple of these bass. That's the way it's done. Dustin Cannell's won on the Alabama Bass Trail before, and I thought that was a close one as well. This time, getting the back end of that deal. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. I said he had two hammers in that boat, though. You got a camera to your right, camera to your left, and Dano out in front. AdvancedAngler.com. Human highlighter looking good. Good job, guys. What a way to keep things going out here. And yeah, I think you're under, Gus. I think I got it. Good job, guys. Cannell should unofficially move into second place. They're only 8/100ths of a pound. We don't work in ounces. We work in full 100 points that get you to each pound. How do you say that? We work in tenths of pounds, I guess, would be instead of ounces. I guess that'd be right. Mark Wallace, Aaron Smith. You got 3 bass for 730. What happened out there today? Just feel like you had bad mojo going right off the bat when that first one got off?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of bait? What did you get off on? Makes it feel even worse, doesn't it? All right, thank you guys. I appreciate you fishing with us. Boat 104, Harper and Shaddix. They've got 5 bass alive and kicking, doing well. I see over 11 pounds. A tad over 12, looks like 12:01.
Yeah, you know, we lost some fish today at 7. Came off.
Shut up.
Out of the boat.
What bait did it have in its mouth?
Had a jig. Did have it.
Just shook it? Yeah, what happened? Loosen up, going to grab it? Tell me.
Not really. Shallow water. It bit it. Started swimming right towards the boat. Set the boat. Came and jumped straight at me and went flying. So that's how it goes. Man.
Good thing there wasn't a camera in the boat.
That's right.
It wouldn't have been pretty. Thank you guys for fishing with us. I hate you missed that 7. Headley and Goggins. Oh no, it's a whole mess of swamp donkeys this time. We've got a 21-26 lead right now. Our big fish is 808. I think you might have something to say about that, don't you?
Yeah, it's been a good day for us. We're very fortunate. We caught everything that bit, and they just had to be pretty big.
Oh man, I'm looking out there to the camera and I'm like, yeah, they're more than pretty big. The lead, 21-26, and he said it best right then. Ooh, 25-29. Jeremy Headley, Anthony Goggins, a 25-pound bag on Lay Lake. And Dano and I were talking about it, Advanced Angler, we were talking about how we thought there may be a 25 in there, and guys were catching them early. Did you catch them throughout the day, or when did you have your limit at least?
We had a limit probably by, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we cold all the way to the last 5 minutes.
You catching them predominantly on a particular bait?
Predominantly just flipping. We're flipping thick mats where they're like free-spawn, going into the spawn buckets and stuff. We got about 6 or 7 bites all day long.
Just killing it. How many different spots do you think you traveled to today?
Wow. A lot. It felt like from down to down, but I don't think it was about half that far at least.
Is this the best day of fishing you've ever had?
On this pond, it probably is in the tournament for sure.
And $10,000 could be right around the corner for you. How about you? Is this your best day of fishing on Lake?
It's definitely my best day on Lake. It's well, other than the practice days these past couple of weeks, I told Anthony.
You're telling me practice was better?
I'm telling you, practice, like it was. I really told him. I thought it would take 25 to 30 pounds to win this, and you know, I was shooting for 25 today, and I told him if we caught 25, I was going to ask you on stage if we could take them home and fry them.
Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah. So 808, I believe, was our lead. Yeah, 758 for that bass. That's your biggest one. I know there were a few that looked like they were about that. 808. Yeah, Youngblood still holding that. Yeah, grab a few of them. Grab all of them. Grab 4 of them. Don't grab 5. You grab one, Clay. Don't let them grab 2 in one hand. It's not that good that way. You can get out there. Yeah, when I looked over, I'm like, oh, this is special. 25-pound bag on Lay Lake, and quite the catch as well. Out there, you see the orange X's. You got a camera to your left, camera to your right, and Dano out in front. How about a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Let Clay get out there also with a 5 bass, 5th bass. 25-pound bag. 25.29 to be exact. And there's still more guys to come. Did our Canadians catch any more than those two? $7.58 for the big one, and there's another one that, you know, in the 6 range. All right, hey, go ahead and stand here. Let me talk to you one more time real quick. So, you know, this is the time usually, and I don't have to, you haven't won this because there's still guys that can catch that. You thought it'd take 25 to 30. There's a guy that can catch 25 more out there. You don't think some of the people that helped get you to this spot because it can't be done alone?
No, I just like to thank my parents. I grew up on this pond. It's been pretty good to me sometimes. I couldn't done it without my dad. My grandpa taking me fishing down here all the time. It's been good for me.
It's emotional, and it's tough, but it's fun. It's good to be on the top step, at least for now.
It is good. Anthony and I, we fished together in Auburn. We were two of the original members of Auburn's fishing team, and we had a lot of fun back then. We reconnected this year, and been really excited about this year. So I felt like we put our heads down together this year to catch some good. So far, it's worked out. I want to thank Legend Boats and Mercury and Grammar Marine and Reaction Innovations.
Good job, our new leaders right now, ladies and gentlemen. 25-29, Jeremy Headley, Anthony Goggins. Can somebody else step up? Let's see if Samuel Fish and Justin Hamner. It's tough following that, and you had a pretty darn good day. 14-16 for your 5, but when you have to follow that, that's a tough order.
That's for sure a tough act to follow. I heard Jeremy talking about his practice down here, and he's right. Last week it was even better than it was this week. I weighed in my personal biggest bag and biggest fish last week. And you know, it heated up a little bit, spread the fish out. Looks like they made better adjustments than we did.
Looking for points as well, though. A 14-pound bag, 14-pound bag day, not bad.
Yeah, you know, we'll take that. You know, 15th at Lake Martin, just give us a good finish here. You know, go to Mobile and see if we can make a run at Angler of the Year.
I agree. Angler of the Year should be on your forecast there. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Hamner and Fish, let's find out what Williams and Davis have. Boat number 158 on the afternoon, and I think they had a pretty darn good day. Come on over here, guys. Why are you going so slow? You quit eyeballing them. We're going to take them out there and put them back in the lake. You're taking your time because you caught 16.98 today. Who did it? Who caught him? You or him? I will say, you were taking your time cruising across the stage. Normally, you're ready to go, boom, boom, you're gone. You catch them like this, you want to talk for a while. What'd you catch them on? Still have. You almost caught 16.98. Brush hogs? I like a brush hog. A little weight on that brush hog? Tungsten weight? How much did it weigh?
Well, probably
8 ounces. What color was this brush hog?
it was green.
Green? Did he have like a greener tail?
Yes.
Dipped his tail?
Absolutely.
Do his hair?
His hair.
No, look at your partner. He said, quit talking.
We'll be back up here, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. 16.98. Hey, go grab a couple of those bass. Hold them up there. You almost got 17 pounds. Dano wants to see them. Grab a couple of these bass. Yeah, his partner was getting upset with me. You notice that? Hey, you're telling him too much. It's not like everybody else ain't doing it too. You know where those orange X's are. You can go ahead and get them. Hey, you play to the camera. That way you might get your face on TV, and he didn't even get there. You got one there. You got one to the left. We got to work on that grip strength, though. You can. Not supposed to release them here. We take them, put them in the fish care facility. I told you, go ahead and work on that grip strength. Ride her down. And hey, I told you, he's catch and release. He's wanting to leave a little early. He is halfway to the lake. You got it. You got it. Yeah, we're trying. That one's doing so good. Feisty little sucker. All righty, Foster Bradley, Brett Lemley, they got 5 bass on the day. Let's find out if they're 5 good bass. Is it? Yep. No.
No, not really. I mean, I got a couple good ones, but
you had a good day. you had a great day. Shut up, 1760.
Yeah, but following up a 25-pound bag, that's pretty big.
Only one guy's caught a 25-pound bag. That's a good, or one pair. That's a pretty good day. Go grab a couple of those bass and hold them out there. That's a good day and a big one too. Who caught the big one? You or your partner?
I did.
What'd you catch it on?
I caught it off bed.
Okay. In the mouth. Yeah, you gotta show it. That part. You get on the X's, hold it right, left. If you see a camera, point it at it. How'd it go?
Had a good day.
Good deal. We'll talk about it here in a second. He looked at me and said he had an okay day and he had 17 some odd pounds. That's kind of surprising. I'm like, man, what is okay in your book? Boat 111, Westmoreland and Youngblood had a pretty good day. What are these pretty good days going to look like? What are we weighing?
We're not 25 pounds, I can tell you. 13 pounds.
Okay, that's a pretty good day. If I say 14, it's even better.
That's good.
1428. Good job. We'll see you in Mobile. Thank you, sir. Yeah, even better than a good day. Better than some. Come on. Scott Montgomery, Les Bratcher. How'd it go? I see 4. That's not the 5-fish limit.
I had 5 fish on. So all I could do, I had to fish by myself today with partner of 6. So, I'm proud to get what I got.
What bait were you throwing that you got off on?
Big bite fighting frog. I was mainly bait fishing.
All right, let's find out. 1060 for those 4 bass. Just give me some point. Let's do it. Thank you, sir. Yep, Upala will be where the team championship, the best of the north, best of the south. We're down to the south right here. We'll find out who's best. Gentry Gordy and Chad Smith. 1 bass today. Who caught him? And that's why you get to walk stage? 118 for your total. You just got to look at it. Hey, that 118 might be better than somebody else caught.
Better than 0.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it coming up here. Steve Pride, John Gilly, come on over here. Medical Transport of Alabama representing. 5 bass limit.
Yes, sir.
Things are looking good.
Could be better, but we're at it.
What'd you catch today? Spots or largemouth? Mixed bag. All right, we'll find out. What do you think you're going to weigh? 7 or so? What were you throwing? What were you doing? Trick worm? Texas up?
Texas rig, Carolina rig, we can do that.
Flipping worm too?
Yeah.
Might as well. Let's find out in just a second. Have them reset and taking care of things. How many times you fished Lay Lake?
This year, 6 or 7.
How were the other 6 or 7 times? How did they go? What happened, do you think? In the case, I was hearing some people saying, well, it's been warm the past few days. Maybe they spread out a little bit. There's a few variables. Y'all were in 102 today? Yeah. 787, so you got it right. You're right on the nose. Thank you for spending time with me up there. Thank you, guys. Bring up our next pair, Keith Deese and Jim Smith. Kevin, God almighty, I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that to you. You're better looking than Keith Deese.
I had more hair too.
Yes. I saw the Special K, and I thought either way, 5 bass. And you were quick to point that out, by the way. 5 bass for 1043. How'd you catch them? Look at what? Beaver's big on this lake.
Yeah.
Like beaver?
Gives me advice to keep.
I hear you there. Thank you, sir. Eli Malloy, Jason Wyndham. That's bad when your eyes look at one thing and your mind thinks something different. Oh, hi, everybody wave. Well, actually, it's coming this way. Eli Malloy, Jason Wyndham have 5 bass today. The right 5 to put you on top. Not this time, right? 12-13. Consistent about a 2.5 pound per fish. In Mobile? Yeah. See you there, guys. Thank you. All right, MJ. What is that? He was going to do it. Murphy Klump and the Bananic. MJ Bananic. It's what he said. It's what he said. How far off was he?
You were pretty on.
You hear that, Clay? You were pretty on. 5 bass. 5 bass for 15 plus. It looks like 1560. It's a pretty good day.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good time out there. We didn't lose any fish, which was key today for us, so we're happy about that.
Where we catching them?
Caught them on a jig.
Jig. Particular jig? Swimming jig?
No, just a jig.
Just jig?
Yeah, just a jig.
Okay. Somebody's lying. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you later. Pull up to the next window. You can see the line just oozing out of their pores. Final flight should have checked in before now. You weren't in that final flight, were you?
No, I'm in the fifth flight.
Fifth flight, you caught 15:57, Schaafstall and Parrott. That's a pretty good day.
Pretty good day. It was good.
Well, you look like you're not just too tremendously pleased with that 15-pound bag.
Not really.
What do you expect to catch? Was the practice that good? I agree there. It's a good lake.
Real good lake.
Thank you guys for fishing with it. Thank you, sir. Chris Pitts, Robert McLean Jr., come on over here. 5 bass. 5 bass limit. Oh, people are yelling at me. Like, what was going on there? What's up? Chris, let's find out what you got today. 12:01.
It's all right.
Aight.
Aight.
It was aight. So was practice aight?
It was very all right.
Extremely adequate?
Practice was great. We had a great practice. We caught a lot of big fish this week.
You need to quit catching them in practice. We've talked about this.
Yeah, you got that right. But they pulled the water down on us today. I'm not used to that. I'm used to being in Mobile with a rain.
And you're going to get your shot here very soon.
We're going home on Mobile.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Chris. Derek Pearson, Cody Harrell, come on over here. Let me see what you got with these 5 bass. It's a 5 bass limit, and those are not the 5 is going to take the lead, but it is 5. When did you catch the 5th? 10, so you had a limit pretty early. That's a good day. 9:58 for your total. Couldn't get the big one. Thank you guys. We'll see you at Mobile. Bring on our next pair. Tony Boyette, Brian Metcalf. Come on over here, Brian. How did it go? I'm seeing 5. But you're shaking your head this way instead of this way. No grin on your face. Could have been better. All right, you got over 10, over 11, 12:49. Was practice good? Just today, just wasn't happening. All right, thank you, sir. Rusty Mask and Cody Farr, they've got 5 bass. That is the limit. How many total fish you catch today?
Probably 7 or 8. We had some motor problems and some battery problems. So.
Early or late?
About mid-bar.
You have to get help? Get being brought in or anything?
We got in. We're just glad to have what we got.
1087 is what you got today. Thank you for fishing with us, sir. Charles Beach and Chuck Beach Jr., come on over here. Guys, y'all look good. Your color coordinator, as always, is Azalea City Bassmasters in Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, you tight. You very tight. Looking good. Now, you got to be looking forward to Mobile, but you got to be looking forward to coming across the scale with over 15 pounds here in Lay Lake. 1561, strong day, bud. Good job.
Yeah, we had a good one hooked up. The rod broke, got away.
Shut up. The rod broke. Yours rod or his? Or the hook set just that strong? You want to mention what rod broke, or no, you hold that to yourself? You did it. You did it to yourself. You did. I'm sorry, sir. Good day, though, and I'm sure you got to be looking forward to Mobile. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Edward Everson with it. Yeah. Yes, he is. He is me. Man, it's like I let the cat out of the bag with him. He's like, Edward what? Yeah, what's this? Jason Crispy was in the lead. James Hall, Kenneth Robinson were 106. 2 fish on the day. What the heck happened out there today? Still trying to figure that out, ain't you? Let's find out what you got. Looks like you 421 was your total. Does he let you down again? Yeah, it was you this time? You both let each other down? Go catch them in Mobile. Butler and Lewis were in 117. Yeah, it was a mutual letdown play. Butler and Lewis were in the 117. You couldn't get that fish to come across stage, could you? Have any shorts?
Both broke one off.
That hurts. These 4, what was it? 1172 for your 4 fish out there. Yeah, you were on a good pace. Just need that 5th one. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you fishing. Ronnie Ray out in Stillwell. How's their tank looking? We're looking good there. Come on over here. Talk to me. You were in boat 146, right? You know if you look at them longer, they will shrink. You had 11 pounds a minute ago. You're down to 960. Got to come across here and talk to me. How'd you catch him today? Cranking. Thank you, sir. What kind of crankbait? Shallow? Okay. Nate Johnson, Alan Moses. What's happening, Nate? I see 4 fish on there, not the 5 you were looking for. That sideward head shake's not so good. A few people are having motor problems out there. Must be something in the air. What happened and what time did it let go? So how did you catch the fish you caught today? 7:48. So how are you doing? You just live on that trolling motor? Was it close?
Luckily, I have the best father-in-law ever. He brought his boat to me, so we used his boat all day and just swam up.
Thank you, father-in-law. Good job. Way to keep fighting out there. It could help for the points. Lowell Everett, Lawrence Curd have 4 bass. Again, just shy of that 5-fish limit. Only 4, huh? 1096. Shut off after that. It happens. Thank you, sir. Jason Kaiser, Kevin Carpenter, boat number 130. Now I'm seeing some 5s on there. But 5 is alive. Yeah, what was that movie? Come on, you know that movie, don't you? With the robot, number 5 is alive. Remember? You don't remember that one? How'd it go today? 5 fish? What are they going to weigh? Maybe a little more than 8. A little more than 8. 886 out there. What were y'all doing to catch your fish?
Spinner bait.
Spinning. Trying to cover a lot of water. Action bite. Just it didn't work out today. Thank you guys. Kyle Welcher, Chris Haynes. 5 fish. That's right. 5. Can't bring any more. Let's find out what these 5 weigh. You had a good day, sir. No, it's over 16. It's 17-11. You okay? We can drop it down to 16. What'd you catch them on? Bunch of mats. Okay. It seemed like our leaders were up there doing that stuff today. Any particular portion of the lake? Up, middle, down?
We ran pretty far south. If you made about 500 punches, you get a bite.
It works. So you just got to hit that 500 time and you hammer 17-11. Good job, guys. Hey, you want to grab? Hey, go grab a couple of these bass. Let's hold them out there for us. That's a good day of fishing. Good day of catching. It's one thing to be fishing. It's another thing to be catching. All right, where are we at on our leaderboard? We can get out of there and we can go ahead and talk to our let's get our leaderboard right now. Currently 15-29 or 25-29 leading this thing. 10th place, Cecil Williams and Jerry Davis, 1698. So 10th is 1698. So it shows you how bunched up they are in the middle. That's kind of surprising. We got 25-pound leading and 9 pounds behind. Is that 20th right now is so the difference 1574 is 20th place and 10th is only 1.2 pounds difference. So really tight. If you can get in that 16, 17 range, you can make up a lot of ground. Let's find out Kenny Smith and James Purvis. Y'all have them somewhere in that 10 to 20 range?
No, we got about probably
11 and a half, he's thinking. Let's find out. And you're a good guesser, but it looks like it's closer to 12. 12:02. That'll help you out a little bit more. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Derek Roberts, Jacob Island. Dang it. That's right after I said it. I was like, that doesn't sound right. I need to put the I before the E just so I won't screw myself up every single time. 25-29 leading this thing. We know we don't have that, but you got over half. You got 1-3-2-5, 13-25 for your total. Not a bad day.
No, we were just missing 2 fish. We get 2 more bites. Big bites.
Target response?
Both today, but the large one just didn't turn on for us.
It happens. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Walters and Faulkner in boat 134. They've got 5 bass. Not going to be 5 to win. You just got to look at his points, right?
That's it.
Find out how many points you get with 1185. We'll see at the end of the day. Thank you, sir. Our next pair up should be boat number 125. Joey Smith, Barry McLean. 4 bass on the afternoon, and there's a 5-fish limit that we're looking for. Where you at, guys? I don't even see it. You invisible? You know you're not supposed to look back there. They frown upon that because they don't frown upon it. I do. I can't talk to you if you're back there. $6.75 for those 4 fish. Did you ever have the fifth one on? Oh, day. I feel for you. Thank you, sir. Thanks for fishing with us. Jeff Ritchie, Howard Ritchie. Coming up next. Come on, sir. Talk to me. I can't tell if you're happy or disgusted or what.
I'm going on the other side of it.
Limit's a great thing. I doubt very seriously you're going to win this tournament if you don't get a limit.
Exactly.
So first things first, you got your limit. You got over 15 pounds. You're almost 18 pounds. $17.99. That is a good day. You were kind of slow playing me a little bit. You were just like crawling up here. Good day of fishing.
Yeah, it was. You know, the bites we had were quality bites.
Probably should put you inside that top 5 as well right now. It should be. Close. Not the way it's going right now. Grab a couple of these bass, hold them up there, and I'll tell you exactly where it puts you. $17.99 on the leaderboard. $17.99 puts you in 6th place. Yep, 6th place. You say 10? Oh, you thinking of the game? Hey, it's better to be up top and work your way down than never to get up top, right? All right, that was my racing career. I get the whole shot, work my way through the pack. For those racers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whole shot means the guy that gets the lead. Then I work my way back through the pack. Not so good. Jack Womack, Alan Yarborough, you got 4 bass on the day. I was talking about my racing career. Did you ever race anything? You look like a racer.
Maybe on my bicycle.
Were you a fast bicycler? Me neither. Jack Womack, Alan Yarborough, you got 4 bass. Could you ever get the 5th one on?
Yeah, first fish came off, the last fish came off.
Those are not good bookends.
No,
Were you throwing they popped off?
top water this morning came off, and then this afternoon.
Yeah, it looks like you got 10.52 for your 4 fish today. Thank you, sir. Thank you for fishing with us. Move on to our next one. Bill Granberry, Chuck Graham. Some very active fish still. And you got 5 bass, and it looks like they're doing good in that line. Well,
Yeah, they're doing good.
not the big fish you were looking for. Let's find out what these weigh. Spots and largemouth? Mixed bag, 5 bass weighing 14.39. Pretty decent. Pretty good day.
We'll take it.
Thank you, sir. Chuck exits the stage, and we bring on David Kaler and Robbie Pelt. Kaler's been on the top step before. Boat number 142. 5 bass. 5 good ones? Yeah, sure. Okay, I like that. I like hearing that. Might be better than decent. Decent's 12. You got over 15, 15.32. That's a pretty good day. Catch a bunch? I mean, you catch just about all of them. He lies, but that's all right. Thank you, sir. Ricky Knight, Randall Carter. They were about 145 today. How'd it go? How'd it go, Randall? Tell me it was good. I'm seeing 5. I don't want to see what's behind me. Is it good?
It was okay, but it ain't as good as it should be.
Should it be?
We should have them.
Got to get 6 more pounds to do that. It looks like 14.78. Just what happened on the water?
They just wouldn't eat the bait today. They come up on it.
Blow up?
Oh yeah.
Blow up's just not taking it.
That's right.
Yeah, did you have a bait that had a trailer to it that you could have maybe had back there to get it on the secondary action? Not happening. All right, thank you, Randall. Appreciate it. Michael Smedley, Jeremy Nichols are in 161. Come on over here and talk to me. Tell me you've got 5 bass that's going to win this thing. You don't have 5 bass that's going to win this thing. I took a peek. Too far north for it? You know, we don't get any further south than Mobile, our next stop. Too far south. You're hard to please. You married? See? What did I tell you? See? You're just hard to please, man. 10.98. Good job today. Oh, it's all right. It's better than catching 9.98. All right, I know they had good fish to start today. Let's find out what John Canada and Bo Hunter have today. Boat number 136. I saw what I thought was a 7 and a 6 to start today, and we've got some swamp donkeys. Unfortunately, you come up to the stage and see you need 25-29 to take the lead. 22-82. A great day of fishing, just not quite enough to take the lead. And it had to have started well by looking at those pictures.
We had a good day.
Really good day. What were y'all doing?
We fished down first, and then we went fishing some current. So we caught fish all day long. We had a good time.
What's the small fish? What do you think the small one, the coal fish, what would it be?
320, 330.
So when a 3's your small fish, I mean, you know you're having a pretty strong day. What did you think before the day started it would take to win here today?
They bit like they did in practice, like a lot of these guys did. I was thinking 25 to 30.
And they got 25.
Well, they cheat all week. It's just not showing out with the water drop.
Yeah, they're talking about pulling that water out there. You throwing any particular baits? Anything you could share? What kind of baits were they throwing?
He caught a big fish.
What did he catch the big fish on? What kind of bait?
It's a frog.
Oh, he caught it on a frog. I'm hearing the red rattle trap was a big one too. Do you like fishing with a red rattle trap?
Yeah.
Show me how big the biggest fish you've ever caught on a red rattle trap is. Show me with your hands. How big was it? That big. Really? You've been fishing a long time to catch a fish that big, huh? How old are you?
39
I have no idea what he's 39 too. Is that your biggest bag? Yeah, big and turn. Where'd you catch that one on? In the water. Okay, yeah, true fisherman. Thank you, little guys. Go ahead, go grab a couple of those bass. Hold them out there. 22, 82, or roughly around there. Your big bass. Yeah. Did he catch the big spots?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, they did. I was like, I can't believe y'all sometimes. You know, y'all try and throw. Yeah, and get up there on the X's. Hold them out to Dano. Oh, how he's holding them fish in the right hand. And look, and then you got a Garmin Verb to your right, and you got a camera to your left. It's tough following that, isn't it? Yeah, it was. Hold them to there. You got a camera to your left too. That blinking red light. Hold them there to the left as well. You get them to the blinking red. Yeah, get that one too. Maybe make Fox Sports Southeast, guys. Great job fishing and an excellent job catching today as well. Little man, keep it up on that. You keep fighting, you'll go to catch that 40-pound bag. I know 39 is your biggest right now, but you keep working at it, you'll catch a 40-pound bag. Wes Jarvis and Scott Brown, they have to follow those guys. That's a tough road to hoe, but you got 5 bass. That's all you can bring across the stage. What are they going to weigh?
10-5.
A little less than half of what that was, but you proud to have those? I bet you are. Somebody had to be the next pair up. You drew a 10-5. You're a good guesser. 10-74. Good job, guys. We'll see you in Mobile. I wonder if they'll be starting baseball by the time I get down there. I got to go watch me some of the Mobile. What's their baseball team? What are they? Bay Bears. I got to watch them. I've seen Montgomery. I've been up here to Birmingham. Marty Giddens, Kim Giddens. Need to maybe catch Huntsville, their minor league team. Marty and Kim, you got 5 bass. Good day.
It was okay. It wasn't as good as we hoped for, but it was all right.
14.58. That's a pretty good day.
It's all right.
What were you hoping for?
25.
I like your style. Yeah. Think about catching what it would take to win. Don't stop for anything less. Stephen Robertson and Kenneth Robertson. Got 2 bass on the day. I was hoping one of them would be big, and they look like they're twins. You were too. It just didn't happen today. These 2 fish, you're going to have to look at them as points catchers. 267 for these 2, and just got to shake your head and get ready for Mobile, right?
Got pre-fish.
It helps when you do that. Sometimes, not every time. Thank you, guys. Causey and Brownfield, they have 5 bass, and they're live well. Get to cross the stage with them. They were about 138 today. Looks like we're seeing, come on over here. Why are you hiding behind me? The AlabamaBassTrout.org can't see these massive fish you bring up. 1071. Why are you embarrassed?
1071 is embarrassing.
No, it's not. There are people that did not catch 1071.
I don't know where they I'll tell you what, it was rough.
What do you have to do to catch 1071?
Throw a shad net
can't do that. It's not legal. That's where we got you there today. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Stephen Morris, Matt Van Zant. 5 bass. Yeah, had an all right day?
No, not really. We caught a bunch, but that's all good.
How many total fish do you think you caught? 20 bass is a great day of fishing, just not a great day of tournament fishing, right?
No, not very good for the tournament.
You might be, excuse me, I got the hiccups. You might be leading our number of keepers, though. Or number of total fish.
I wish we'd have had 20 pounds instead of 20 fish.
Instead of 20, you got 12.38 today. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Morris Van Zandt. Excellent. Let's bring on Hodges and Conway. Come on over here. Quit eyeballing those fish. They're not going to get any bigger. No matter how many times you looked at those 4 bass in the live well and in this cage, they're not going to get any bigger. But how much are they going to weigh? 4 for 6. You're not a good guesser. It's 807. You were 2 pounds off. You were 2 pounds. Better to be that way than the other, right? All right, thank you guys. 807. Summers and McGee's. They're in about 150. Come on over here, Tommy. Let's find out what you got on the day. 5 bass. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Took all day.
9.5?
No.
Decent 5?
Decent 5.
Decent. Let's find out what extremely adequate is. Dude, shut the heck up. Better than decent. 1876. That's going to get you a paycheck today.
Yeah, we didn't even have a fish till 11:30.
What happened? One turned around, one changed. Did you make a change, or did something happen in the air?
We made a change from one, and it started overcast and cloudy and stuff. We just seemed to bother.
What was your change?
We went 20 miles that way, 100 miles that way.
And the boys don't want to. Hey, he's full of crap. They ain't wanting to grab a couple bass. Time for the pitchers. Summers and McGee's with 1876 weighing in. You notice not wanting to share a ton of info. Puts them in 7th place, guys, right now. So the top 10. Pay down to 40th place. Paying down to 40th place. So they are definitely getting a paycheck and a little healthier one if they can stay in that top 10. Also gives them close to max points for this event towards that Angler of the Year championship. Alan Brown and Frank Henry, they're hoping these 5 fish give them some serious points, also some serious weights. You can take home some serious money, right?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
The highest finisher with the Alabama Bass Trail gear gets an extra $250, and you are adorned in the gear. Mama and the Golden Girls over there still signing stuff. If you want to get some of this snazzy wear, $10.58. Hi, Mama. How you doing? $10.58 for your total today on those 5 fish. You look like you're surprised. You didn't think they were that much, huh?
Oh yeah, about 8 pounds.
You can drop it down if you want. I think that big one helped.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. See you at Mobile. Shane Horton. Brandon Horton. Horton squared has 4 bass. Looks like that one was better than the other ones. You couldn't ever get the 5th one on.
Nope, can never get number 5.
Tough day. These 4 give you 950. It's about 2.5 pounds apiece. See it? Yeah, that is where you gotta look. See it, Mobile. Trey Potts, Boone Shear. We're getting down to the final few anglers. I'm seeing Trey Potts and Boone Shear with 3 bass in the live. Come on over here. Talk to me. Tell me about these 3. How did you catch them? Really? Just blind casting? What were you catching? Spinnerbait? I got, hey, 1 of 3, ain't bad. I got a good guesser going on. 677 for those 3 today. We'll see you at Mobile. Thank you. Hey, when you're lost, just throw the spinnerbait. Just fan cast that thing left and right. 5 bass for Thomas Brubaker and Sean Callahan. They have enough to move up the leaderboard. Good day today?
Oh, it was all right. We're not going to have to wait to cut a check. We had fun.
And let's find out what these 5 weigh. It looks like over 9.5, 9.60 for Brubaker and Callahan. We'll see you at Mobile, guys. Good luck there. Thank you. Go Gamecocks. Let's find out. It looks like unofficially our last anglers to weigh in, but that is, again, unofficial. Van Blake and Sundelbo, 162. So you got one of the last guys to leave. You get to fish the longest. Did it pay off?
Not today.
Not happening. Let's find out. Oh, a single bass weighing 321. You beat some guys with some fish, so at least this 3 helps you. 321. Look at the points. We'll see you in Mobile, okay?
Yeah, next time.
Tear them up. Thank you, sir. So let's take a look at our clock. We are now closed, right? We are dead on the money the past two events, Clay. So 4 o'clock's our last check-in. That gets us to 4:30 for the scales to close if we're at that time. And it looks like that we are at that time, or right at it, as far as we can close the scales 30 minutes after. So let me give you the unofficial results. In 10th place, Justin Anderson and Robbie Robinson with 1771. 5th place, Buck McDonald, Larry McDonald, 1960. And taking the win, 25-29, Jeremy Headley, Anthony Goggins. What a day of 5 bass limit, over 25 pounds. We searched through the field down in 20th place. I gotta get it there. You got the fastest mouse in the West. I can't even get that. You do. I can't even see that thing. 20th place. Again, this just help everybody with the paychecks. Andy Leslie and Grant Bennett with 1591. 30th is RJ Thompson and Ryan Kelly with 1506. Let's go down to 40th, the final paying slot. Dale Westmoreland and Lance Youngblood, 1428. That is the unofficial cut line right now. No ties for 40th. Samuel Fish and Justin Hamner just outside the paycheck at 1416. So the final paycheck should go to Westmoreland and Youngblood at 1428. Headley and Goggins taking the win with 25-29. And the big fish of the day, Keith Youngblood and Ty Youngblood, an 8.08 bass. Good day. We underguessed this one, Clay, but I am now behind 2-1 in our guessing on the Alabama Bass Trail.
I think I'll get you in Gunnersville, Ron.
Think so?
I think so.
Tell me right now, what's it going to take to win Gunnersville?
I'm going to say 31.5.
Oh, that's a lot of weight. I'm gonna go 31.
Oh, half a pound.
Well, hey, if it's 31.25, then we split it. I'm gonna say it's gonna take near a 30-pound bag because it should be munch time on Gunnersville. As long as that weather stays stable and yeah, it could be fun. So we're gonna take a break for just a bit. If you did not weigh in fish, please return your key fobs. If you have a key fob, you did not weigh any fish and you're watching, just so we know that you're okay, so we need to go check through those guys with the missing key fobs. You have to check in with that key fob, and if you did not turn it in, please do so we don't have to make a bunch of phone calls. So we're going to step aside for just a moment. They're going to be cutting the checks, taking care of the business duties. We'll be back paying out our top 40 as well as some other contingencies here. Go talk to the Golden Girls down there, get a t-shirt, hat, sweatshirt, Frog Talks, whatever it takes. We'll be back with more of the Alabama Bass Trail here in just a bit. Thanks for watching on AlabamaBassTrail.org.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all's sonar is just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
So our mission statement here at Bill Penny Motor Company is to enrich the lives of our employees and our customers and the communities we serve. And it really begins and ends with people. It started with that kind of philosophy with my granddad and went through my dad. Growing up around the business, I remember being just a kid washing cars and meeting these customers. Now I'm a grown adult and they get to buy vehicles from us and hopefully serve their next of kin for generations to come. For the whole story, visit us at BillPennyToyota.com, where people always come first.
Lights are dazzling, shining bright. The busy hum permeates the air. It's electric. With a dash of spice, you kick up the heat until you're spinning, twirling on your feet. Sweat it out. The thrill of the game, the high of the night. The sizzle of temptation, the intoxication of sensation, and just like that, it's another ending to your glorious, hot Alabama nights. Wing Creek Casino and Hotel in Montgomery or Wetumpka. Find your winning moment.
The Alabama Bass Trail was started in an effort to promote Alabama as a year-round fishing destination. It was the brainchild of Governor Robert Bentley and the promoters for BASS when they brought their business back to the state of Alabama. And it was a great way to model after the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail and promote the state for fishing in the same manner. So we have 11 stops that go throughout the state. The Alabama Bass Trail Tournament Series was really started to show economic impact in bedroom communities. Our tournament trail consists of 200 boats in each division, and we have 5 lakes in each division. And then they compete on the 11th lake, which is Lewis Smith Lake, for the championship. So we launch off about 200 boats, anywhere from 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning. And they fish for about 8 hours. And what that does is drive people to these communities that are hosting these events, puts people in hotels, they visit our restaurants, they go shopping, they enjoy our entertainment areas. So that's really the driving force behind the Alabama Bass Trail, is to showcase the state of Alabama as a destination for vacation and for fishermen.
All right, welcome boys and girls. We got a quick turnaround, getting the guys on the water, it's raining and everything else. Now we try and turn around those paychecks. The best part of the afternoon other than fishing itself, and taking home the winner's prize after a 25-pound or 25.29 pound day led by that 7.58 big fish. Jeremy Headley, Anthony Goggins taking home $10,000 for the win here in Lay Lake. Have a round of applause for both of these guys. They get the big check, the actual check, and a couple of trophies. Don't you walk in front of Dan O'Hill. Yeah, hey, let me hop in there. So after all was said and done, what about a 3-pound, 2.5-pound win? And what time of the day do you think, hey, I think we can win this?
When we weighed in.
Really, it took that long because you knew there were the big fish in the water?
Yeah, about 10 minutes before we came in, when I finally caught a dink with a 2.5 to 3 pounder. I was like, man, we got 3 things we got to get rid of. This can't happen again like it morning. We got 2 giants and 3 little ones. This ain't gonna work. We gotta do something. We really burned some water to catch those last 3. We had a lot of confidence in each other. It made off.
Objectives to win each and every tournament. You did just that by taking the second round, but also that moves you up in the Angler of the Year points. I believe you're in second, just a couple of points behind first.
We might have first.
Evidently, somebody's backup partner had a pretty good partner as well, so it's kind of hard to beat those guys. And Flack's not even here, and we'll see him in the next round. But when you're up there, you want to be Angler of the Year, maybe get an extra paycheck, be the overall leader, and take home some extra cash.
Right, absolutely. That's a goal of ours. We basically have 3 goals this year. We wanted to win one of these really bad.
Check.
Check. We want to make the Bassmaster Team Championship. We'd love to win Angler of the Year. So.
Yeah, I think you're well on your way to 2 and 3 as well, guys. Shake your hands. Congratulations. Awesome day of fishing. Awesome day of catching. $10,000, Richard. I didn't mean to be the Debbie Downer going, you're only 2-3 points out of the lead, but you're still, it's not the second round that determines Angler of the Year, it's the 5th round. All right, second place, taking home $5,000 with a 22.82 pound day. John Canada and Bo Hunter taking second. Congratulations, guys. We pay out the top 3 up here on stage, and then we pay everybody else down there out of the front.
You know, these guys have won a lot of our money. They take home a lot of money on this lake, but they take home a lot of Alabama Bass Trail money. It's always good to have them on the tour.
And they love fishing on tour, I'm quite sure, with big paychecks like that. And taking home the real paycheck, not no checks in the mail kind of deal. And all the points are posted. Guys, congratulations on second place. And all the points are posted already on AlabamaBassTrail.org. How do you turn it around so fast?
You know, 2 years ago we invested in some software, and it was the best thing the Alabama Bass Trail did, because after that I was going back to my room and and sifting through all these numbers and trying to get things posted within the first couple of hours, because I know these guys want to know where they're standing. They want to know, what they've got to do in the next tournament. So we invested in the new software, and now we can upload everything straight here from the stage. So by the time they get in their truck and they're ready to get home, they can find out where they are in the point standings.
Just don't look while you're driving. Don't look while you're driving. Up next, third place, taking home $4,000, Clay Harris and Bradley Dean with a 21.26-pound day. Guys, congratulations. The top three finished. The Golden Girls cheering for you. And the Wizard. And now down to the front and center. Let's go ahead and call them out. Fourth place, Dustin Cannell, James Cannell. 21-18 on the day, $3,000 richer. Congratulations, guys, taking home fourth place. Fifth, let's go on Buck McDonald, Larry McDonald, 1960 on the day, a $2,000 paycheck. Yeah, I'd stand up there on the asphalt. Let's do it that way. Asphalt. Yes, it's not his fault, but it's better to stand on the asphalt. The pavement. Sixth place, Phillip Jones, Ethan Flack partnership. That wasn't the case today, but they take home $1,893 between the duo and $1,000 richer for sixth place. Tommy McGee's in seventh with Eric Summers, $1,876 on the afternoon and a $900 payday. Where's Tommy? You better not complain about not having his check. He will too. Just tell me. Eighth place, Jeff Ritchie, Howard Ritchie, $1,799 on the afternoon. Yeah, all checks will be paid out less than an hour after. Ninth place, Chad Schroeder, Charles Phillips, $1,785 with that 512 on the day. Take home $700. Ninth place. 10th place, Justin Anderson, Robbie Robertson. Robert Robertson with a it was Justin with a 567 spot today. $1,771 total. $600 richer. 11th place, Foster Bradley, Brett Lemley. $1,760 on the day, taking home $500, as are the rest of our top 40. 11th place. Now we move to 12th, Kyle Welcher, Chris Haynes. He has $1,711 on the day. 13th place, Cecil Williams, Jerry Davis, $1,698, $500 richer. Ronald Terry, Derek Milirons, $1,691 in the afternoon, taking home 14th. 15th place, John Pollard, Dallas Weldon, with $1,645 on the day. Chris Payne, James Rawhide Smith in 16th place with $1,635. 10th of a pound behind 15th. 17th place is Marty Summers, Simon Morrow with $1,616 on the day, led by that 705 Giant. 18th place, Paul Jones, Blake Stevens. 16 pounds even for their 5-fish limit. Ryan Ingram and Jake Grogan in 19th with $1,596. 20th place, Andy Leslie, Grant Bennett, $1,591 for their 5-fish, taking home $500. 21st is William Davis and Will Davis, $1,581 on the day. Randy Atkinson, Joe Wyckoff, 5-fish for $1,574, and yep, I said Wyckoff. 24th place, Charles Beach, Chuck Beach Jr., $1,561. Bunega Clump in $1,560 for 25th place. 26 goes to Shofstall and Parrott, $1,557 on their day. That's 0.2 of a pound better than Mike Harden and Michael Harden. In 27th, they had $1,537. 28th place, David Kaler, Robbie Pelt, $1,532 on the afternoon. Good enough for 28th. 29th goes to Heath Green and Ethan Green, $1,513. 30th place, R.J. Thompson, Ryan Kelly. 15:06 on the afternoon, a lot of 15s. 31st place, Shelby Kinney. L.J. McCullough, 15:05. Turner and Lay, 32nd place, 15:02. It's an off day on Lay Lake for Chris Rutland and Kobe Carden. They still caught 14.88, the first non-limit, the only non-limit bag, I believe, in the top 40. 4 bass for 14.88. 34th is Randall Carter, Ricky Knight with 14.78. Keith Dees, Tommy Wally in 35th, 14.60. 36th place goes to Giddens, and Giddens 14.58. And 37th is Jeff Hale, Steve, not to be confused with Tommy Sanders, 14.46. Water and water. 38th, Bill Granberry, Chuck Graham, 14.39. 39th place, Larry Bullock and Roger Caldwell with 14.30. And in 40th place, Dale Westmoreland, Lance Youngblood, 14.28 for a 5-fish limit. That's what it took to make a paycheck today. Not to mention all the other contingencies throughout the field. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Those of you watching on Alabama and listening on AlabamaBassTrail.org, I'm Robbie Floyd. We will see you next week at Guntersville Lake. Peace, brother. There's the camera. I thought I was thinking the other one was straight ahead. Go on, girls. Y'all did a great job selling t-shirts. We'll see you do it again at Guntersville. Massive crowds. Big fish being weighed. Keep them honest. Half of Kay and Clay, I am Robbie Floyd. We'll see you next weekend at Guntersville. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for watching on AlabamaBassTrail.org.